Hello, happy Sunday. Hi, Midnight Rose. I love this song. This song is so good. What's up, guys? Hello. How y'all doing? Finn, thanks to the Prime resub 4 months. I appreciate it. And you are rocking the heaven on high. Keep it up, dude. Yeah, well, Astro is Astro. Night, hello. You did 180 summer today, though. It was really good. So good, actually. His first drop. You got him to 8% in his first meteor. Yeah, apparently on my run, you don't even need a shield for some reason, because I got hit and the shield, like, my shield got accidentally hit, so you don't even need the shield, which is pretty funny. Kiamba, hello. Hollow earlier. Meepia, good to catch you at the start of the stream. Fubar. Ellie. Sty. RMX. Freya, hello. How you doing? And Gims, what's up, guys? Hello. First challenge run of the expansion. We are gonna go in Warrior. No potions. I blocked it out. I'll show you when we get in. My usual spot for where my potions are sitting. I have not only taken it off the bar, but I blocked it out too. Wait, did you play? Oh. Okay, so it's right here. This is where my usual potions are. We're gonna do this run without potions. Based on my initial run on Warrior, I felt like we can do it, so we're just gonna have some fun and try it out. And, you know, it's kind of an excuse for me to, it's a little bit of an excuse for me to, like, conserve potions, you know what I mean? So, why not, right? Did I clear? Hey, I did clear Gunbreaker, and I actually did get the highest score I've ever gotten for myself. I got a 1.86, so I should be actually rank 1 in Aether. Excuse me. I should be rank 1 in Aether. So you can check it out. I didn't actually look at the thing, but yeah, I should be rank 1 in Aether, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm happy, man. I don't usually go scoring runs. I don't usually go scoring runs, but after getting my score kicked off the board, I'm like, okay, well, I gotta muster up enough desire to do it, so we did it, you know, the one time. It's just an exhausting run. That's why I don't like to do it. It's exhausting. I think it's more exhausting on stream. That's what it is too. Like, I would prefer to do a scoring run off stream, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna start from 1. I think the reason why I wanted to start from 1, Finn, it's more about, I guess you can call it like legitimizing the run. So like, I could go and be like, oh yeah, you know, you can do this without a potion, you know, and then we can kind of justify it being like, okay, well, only the higher floors matter. But then, you know, it may as well start from the beginning, just to be like, yeah, you can do the entire thing from the start. So, yeah, may as well. And I'm gonna go fairly fast. Like, I don't care about points right now, right? So, this will be a lot faster than it should be a lot faster than the Gunbreaker run. So I'm not really gonna be concerned about that. A lot of times I make decisions because, like, straight up, like, time purposes. Like, I don't want to take too long, you know? It was on Red Mage about quick stream. Ah, gotcha. You're gonna zoom through, I bet. Yeah, well... You know. You know. Something. We'll do something. Wernos, hello. Wallen, good to see you. Hey, thank you, Wallen. It's not gonna last for long. I know, it's not gonna last very long. That's alright. I'm gonna enjoy while it lasts. You know, actually, we really should do big pulls here. Also, thanks for the follows, Tala and Sky. Thanks for those follows at the beginning of stream. I really appreciate that. Let's just do big pulls. Why not? Let's just warrior it up and let's do big pulls. No need to be simple here. Where's he one? I've been like practicing on warrior anyway, so I may as well do this. Well, I shouldn't have done. Be nice and easy. Thanks, Wallen. Wallen, how you been, by the way? Today I did some crafting today, and I got my Reaper to 80. I was hoping to get it a little bit further, but I had to spend like an hour and a half in queue today, which kind of sucked. Usually I can stay on, but I wasn't able to today. That kind of sucked. So I kind of lost a little bit of time. But I got Reaper to 80. I'm gonna do like a bunch of the melee jobs in Trust, so I can level my Trusts. I was actually doing some trust. Oh, you know what? It's kind of bad today. So I was uploading my summoner VOD on YouTube, and my connection was going to shit somewhere around like 5 o'clock, because like 6 o'clock Eastern, because I was uploading, and then I went to Mount Gold for trusts, and I was lagging out so bad, and I was really concerned. So I'm like, this is not good. Like, I hope this isn't a thing today.
Angelus is back.
Hey, what's up, Val? Thanks for 5 months, I appreciate it. And also, Pep Dog and Zan, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Hello, guys. Good to see all of you. Just relax, and I hope you all had a good weekend. If any of you are doing Savage, I hope Savage is treating you really well. I've been peering in here and there in different streams to see what's going on, but you know, it's been fun being a spectator to that content for a little bit. Oh, but then you know what else happened? That I for some reason, like, I'm following Games Done Quick on Twitter, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna know when GDQ starts up. You know, they're gonna post. Like, for some reason, I like didn't even know it started this week. I like looked at my follower list. I'm like, oh, GDQ's up now, and I looked. It's like, oh, shit, GDQ started. I followed the Twitter thing. I just didn't get it. So I've been watching that most of the day. I had like a couple streams up, but I am so invested in GDQ. It's such a great. That is my favorite event to watch all the time. It's gonna be what I'm gonna sleep to tonight. I'm gonna have it on the TV and I'm gonna go sleep to it. And I'm really excited about that because that's perfect sleep background sound for me, you know? But I love that event. Let me catch up in a minute. Glad I saw this stream. Could let I clear some warrior. Yeah, and we're gonna do a pretty interesting run, and I know this helps out people. Where we're not gonna be using any potions intentionally. So this will be interesting just to see what warrior's capable of now in Endwalker, you know? So I was really looking forward to this run in particular, because I feel like it is really possible to pull this off. Because I need to remember that I have 3 GCDs of healing, not 4. Because Bloodweddling has 4 GCDs that I can do. Raw Intuition only gives me 3 for heal, so I kind of have to remember that, because I don't want to get caught thinking I have another GCD to heal when I don't. But it doesn't really matter. If I'm doing big pulls like this, then, I mean, I'm only gonna have, like, it's only gonna be used to get my HP back up. It's like, someone referred to it as a 25-second benediction. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. I would call it a 25-second benediction. Stupid. Warrior. I was also waiting till Tuesday to be like, okay, are they changing warrior? Is it too strong? They did nothing. I'm like, good, we're doing this one. Okay, let me catch up a little bit. Got my real second attempt on Reaper, says Foobar. 150, decided to prep a second before I pushed to clear, okay. I wiped at 65 on the first try. It's not bad. On the first try, that's not bad. You actually made it, you almost made it through Onra, so. You gave up on Sage yesterday, Ethereal. Got into an 83 trial, felt terrible. Being out-healed by white mage. See, this is where, like, I understand how ACT is great and all. Like, I understand the usefulness of ACT. But, like, I think I would be bothered too if I look at statistics and feel like I'm getting outplayed by something. So I don't look at it, I just play the game. So, yeah, I mean, each their own, but that's why I don't use stuff like that sometimes. I just, like, if I clear, that's all I care about. Because stuff like that will bother me. Honor you killed, you triggered two. Oh, oh man. Oh, well, Heaven on High, I think one thing that you definitely want to be careful with is up and that floor, you can really avoid traps very well by just hugging the wall, so you just gotta be careful. Unless that was a big room, then it might be a little different, but... Oh, I'm on target. How was Warrior PRTD? It's okay. It's a little bit better on Behemoth. It's pretty much the same experience as it was in Shadowbringer, so like, it's boring. That's pretty much the best way I can put it. It's boring. But it does have a better chance on Behemoth because of, oh shit. Because of, is this semi-bad because I don't have any other healing? Because of, raw intuition pretty much, so. Okay, let me circle back. Nah, we have steel on, should be okay. It was at one of the large rooms. Oh, see, for large rooms, Zan, you know what I do? Immediately safety. I don't deal with the RNG, nothing. Immediately safety. That's how I deal with it. So you kind of reduce the RNG and you just deal with the floor. And a lot of times I'll only safety for, like, I'll only use safety for a big room. I don't use it anywhere else in the game except for big rooms. I'll just hang on to safety unless we get an extra. So safety is a big one. I've only tried it with, you mean in general? Yeah, it's in general it's kind of it's not gonna lie, it's a little slow. It feels a little boring. I've always found the tanks boring though in general. Like even all of the tanks are boring to me. It's because their 60 kit is just not great. Like it's okay, but it's not great. But I mean we're still talking if is it doable, and yeah, it's doable. Hey Masta, thanks for the Prime Gaming, I really appreciate that. Behemoth has been one of the harder ones for Warrior. Like, Paladin, I would say, is relatively the easiest for tanks, followed by Gunbreaker. And then Warrior is definitely a hard third. But it's a little bit better now, so it's the biggest problem with Warrior is that you don't have Inner Release, you have Berserk, and Berserk sucks. it just sucks. So that's why. If you had Inner Release, it'd be a very different story, but it's just because it has, Berserk. It just feels slow. I mean, it's still doable, you know? Oh, there's a doggo. Oh well. I don't have steel. I'll use steel later. Oh god. Get that. I wasn't an AC yet, so you could see the heal bars when I have an instant. Oh, wait, you were comparing it to a white mage? I mean, you want to compare yourself to a scholar, though. I mean, a white mage is just pure healing, kind of, so it will heal more than you by default. You're a preemptive healer versus a reactive healer. So that's not a good comparison. You need to compare yourself to a scholar, if anything. What is good in Paladin POTD, apart from Clemency? Hallowed Ground is superior. It's just a really good invuln. It's the only job that will have a dot on command, because you have a dot for Gunbreaker, but it's not on command. And the nice thing about a dot is that it allows you to kite around with enemies while dealing damage. Like you can put a dot on like 2 targets and do a lot of damage that way, and kind of get a lot of weight that way. And you don't have the bigger difference of damage like you do in, say, here. Like, I feel like Paladin is the weakest by far of the four tanks in here. Comparatively speaking, so... Okay, can you all get over here? Like, seriously. Bro, I don't even need to heal. Intuition, love it. Love it. 5H will always have heal and superior heals, yeah. No, Astro is pure healing. White Mage Astro pure heals, and then Scholar, Sage are shields. Sage, a lot of the initial things that people say about Sage is that its shields are weak, and it's really hard to top someone from like nothing. And yeah, that's true, but I think you don't want to play it in that fashion. You want to play it as the shield healer it's supposed to be, and then it seems to make more sense that way. At least that's how I'm trying to adjust myself to that job. So I don't know. I like it personally. I haven't done anything hard though, but I like it personally. How many? I'm still leveling Sage. Got Critical is just silly. It's nice. There's talking about Paladin. Yeah, I heard about I heard about that thing with Mog with the Mog radio thingy. So I heard about that. I heard Paladin, Monk, and Dancer. I think. Wait, no, not Monk. It was Samurai. Paladin, Monk, and Samurai. I think I heard were mentioned. But no nerfs, which is good. I don't. You know, nerfs are kind of lame. But we'll see. Also, you know what I think came out of that interview as well, which I thought was hilarious. Oh, actually, I can't talk about it. We'll talk about it Tuesday. But I guess I could. No, I can't talk about it. No, I can't talk about it. We'll talk about it Tuesday when I lift the spoiler embargo. No spoilers on Tuesday. I'll be able to talk spoilers on Tuesday. Alright, so like, guys, can you chill? Hold on. Oh my god, can you relax? Okay. Oh shit. That would have been embarrassing. Now, kick me back into the AoE. Okay. Alright, that's good. Strength, cool. You already mentioned Dancer getting bruised. A lot of people were saying like Dancer felt kind of weak. Yo, Glowdown, thanks for follow, welcome in. What the fuck's okay, Jesus, they're right behind me. Oh my god. Okay, Petri, strength, sure. Kradish, hello. What's up, guys? Still not used to how fast enemies melt now. I guess I've gotten used to it. It's nice. What's the best shop in Solar Palace? Well, Machinist was the one that was the favorite of most people, and that honestly just hasn't really changed. I mean, Machinist is still great, so if you want to use it like that, Machinist is still good. Also, I guess I can thank you for posing it as that question, as what is the best job, because I can factually tell you it's Machinist only because of clear rates. Now that's still not bearing on your playstyle. I mean, if your playstyle is not conducive to Machinist, then you're gonna have a really crappy time on Machinist. But that's the objective answer. Sometimes people come in here and they're like, "Hey, what's the easiest job?" And I'm like, I don't know. Depends on how you play the game. I don't know. But that's a very different question altogether. I mean, you might find Astro easy, then I'm like, yeah, okay, well, guess it's Astro. I can't complain against you. I mean, I could make the claim that Sage is the easiest because we one-shot it, and I can't be disputed. But in terms of best, when you're saying best, that means you're referring to what has the most clears or like what has the most success, and that is just a factual statement that it's Machinist. And like Machinist just hasn't changed. Like I said, it's just the same, so it's like whatever. War is very comfy in Palace of the Dead, really? You're not bored? I get bored. Aw, hey Jason, thanks for the 12 months. That's a year, holy crap. It's been a pleasure, my friend.
Angelus Thias is fine 8-bit, Angelus Thias is fine 8-bit, Angelus Thias is fine 8-bit.
8-bit. My connection was trash earlier. I was kind of concerned. Let's say tomorrow Red Mage and Machinist went poop. What do you pick then? Reaper. But even then, that's still not telling the tale, because I can play melee very well, because I'm very used to it. I have so much experience on melee. But you're asking me, so that's my answer. Reaper was so good. I mean, I really like the way Reaper went, personally speaking. But I could still never really recommend Reaper as a starter job. Like, all of the experience I've taken from all the melees was a massive help for Reaper. You know? So... Think you would pick Ninja? I haven't taken in Ninja Fin. And I'm not gonna lie, with what seems like Ninja is a problem, I'm kind of avoiding it until maybe something happens. I just keep hearing Ninja is weak with damage, that's all I hear. So it's been kind of keeping me away from that job for a little bit. Like it would be nice to kind of see like what it is now, what it is before, I guess, but there's just other jobs I'd rather do first. But after the experience on Reaper for me, Finn, I can't, I mean, look, man, I got to Behemoth with 27 minutes, I got to 200 with 27 minutes, I was getting to the bosses with 20 minutes on the clock every time. It's ridiculous. It's just like, what the hell, Reaper? So, yeah. Really? Whatever. That's why I'm gonna take Warrior to Heaven on High, I'm just better at it than Gunbreaker. Yeah, I feel like I'm way better at it, like Raven. I'm now developing the script for talking about Gunbreaker, because I have to talk about Gunbreaker, I feel like, on a video. And the whole time I'm like, what the fuck do I talk about? Gunbreaker is just there. Like, it's great. It's fine. I don't know what else I can say about Gunbreaker. You know, it does the job. GG. Next topic. But it doesn't excite me as much as Warrior. Like, Warrior excites me. It's a fun job. I like the playstyle better. It's just more entertaining, you know? So it's pretty funny. Oh, there's no trap in here. Let's go here. I have to think about what to use for Gunbreaker, what not wise. Warrior don't even think about it, just intuitive and know at this point. Fair. I spent 2 months on Machinist. I never got above 174. It took me 3 tries to die to Behemoth on Meteors. Always try the other flavors. Exactly, Ganu. Exactly, man. Oh, I don't have steel on. That's okay. Who needs steel? I don't need steel. Yo, thanks for the video. Hold on. I gotta focus a little bit. Oh my god, you said a hype thing. Hold on. I gotta focus a little bit. I don't have my upheaval AoE. Oop. Oop. Did I level? Oh, 68? Okay, I'm only 68. That's fine. No big deal. Malkin, thanks for the 100 biddies. Thanks for starting a hype chain. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Fubar. Agreed. Hold. How do you feel about 3-stack against old stack? I had to adjust to it, but I don't have a problem with it. I agree with you, Finn. I like the older one better. I did like the older one better. Like if I had to pick one, I like 90 seconds better because it paced everything better in my opinion. With that being said, I don't hate 60 seconds. I'm fine with 60 seconds, you know. So. Oh damn. Melted. Detour, thanks for Prime Gaming, that's the first time sub, really appreciate those subs. Shonkus, hello. Christopher, you finished fighting monsters already up? Yeah. It just kind of makes you just chainful, which is kind of fun. So I'm not opposed to it, but I do like the, I did like the pacing of 90 seconds better. Alright. Are you using my sleep? Hey look, I have a special place for Red Mage in my heart, alright? So I mean, like, I still put Machinist above Red Mage and specifically Palace, which honestly, like, I hate it every time I say it. But it's just based on the toolkits and the fact that it is like a playstyle I like, it's just really hard for me to make an argument for a Red Mage. Even Summoner was fantastic, but... And Summoner, in my opinion, really feels closer to Machinist now. Like, would I put Summoner above Red Mage? Very close, but Red Mage will still beat out because of her curing. But damn dude, the mobility on Summoner and the power of Summoner was fantastic, but you still can't... I still couldn't put Summoner above Machinist no matter what I say. Because an interrupt and a wait is just better than not having it, you know? Basically not dealing with mimics is a massive advantage. Undeniable advantage. So But a summoner was fantastic. I'm gonna get that summoner one up by tomorrow. I uploaded the last of the VOD because I needed to put the chat into it. So that will be ready hopefully sometime tomorrow. And then the Gunbreaker one will be sometime like Wednesday. I kind of want to try to get into this like schedule of like posting videos because I've been doing so much of it, but I'll see what I feel like doing. Oh. Right. I botched that real hard. This Ramu in track sounds like Tekken stage. It's a good one. I know, like, this will be a huge opinion, you know? It's gonna be a huge opinion, but hey, that's a mimic. It's a mimic. I can open chests as an otter, but if this doesn't open, that means this is a mimic, so, you know, up one the mimic. Oh wait, did I not start my bot counter? I didn't start the bot. I hope the raid music gets better, because I don't like the raid music, like, at all. It's just kind of blah to me. Hey Gooks, how you doing? Hello? Hey look, it's a mimic, told you. Because I kept getting a command error. I can't open like I can't open that if I'm ottered. Say as an otter? No, then I wouldn't have a stream. Mimic check with otter? Yeah. No, not on gold. Only for bronze. Only for bronze. Because bronze chests can give you items, and that goes right to your inventory. But that doesn't work for the other thing. The jump trick only worked on bronze chests anyway. But yeah. I think the majority of the budget went to expansions, story, instead of the raid tier. I don't know about that. I mean, money, like here's the thing. I can see what you're trying to get at for that, but I don't think money. I think they were going with a vibe for that raid tier. Like they were like I understood the vibe. I didn't hate the music. I just don't like the genre of whatever they were trying to do. That's all. I think the music is fine. It's just it's just not my thing. So I didn't enjoy like the thing. But I mean, it's Soken's music, and I'm pretty sure even if you didn't pay him, he's gonna put out something really good. You know what I mean? Like a budget doesn't restrict him from making good music. Does that make sense? So it's just more like what they were trying to aim for me didn't pan out. That's why it's like an opinion. I mean, I guess you can argue that it is like the same song for 3 of them and then into the last one. But I guess for this tier, the song that you're listening to now, they had 3 songs, didn't they? Actually, the last tier they had 2 songs only. Well, technically 3 songs. But they had like 3 songs for each segment of the tier. They had the redo of the boss theme from 8, and then they had Titan, they had Levy, a remix of Leviathan and Titan, and then they had the thing again, and then it was just 2 songs. It was the mashup of Ifrit and Garuda, and then you had Shiva, Return to Oblivion, and then you had the new song, Don't Be Afraid, then you had that's the unique song of E12, and then the remix of Extreme. So this one just has what? It just has 2 songs? I don't know, I don't think it's a budget thing. I think that's just what they wanted to go for. Hey Oliver. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Hello. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm pretty excited about this run in general, so... You think we might hear about the... Okay. I think on that interview, Fubar, like I haven't digested that interview that they had from the Mog Radio. I've just been seeing pieces of it on Twitter, and I'm not really seeking out, I'm just seeing whatever, like, it's just whatever, like, we're gonna get the information at some point. But it seems to me that they're gonna make massive announcements at the end of February, like, they're gonna dump a whole lot of shit in February. So, probably. And if that's the first live letter, that's the one they've been hinting at all this time, so I guess, yeah. That the first live letter is what they said to look forward to when it came to Deep Dungeon, specifically Deep Dungeon. So, my bet's on the fact that we might see something. I know you have a pod shirt farm video, I do, but I'm on the phone. I don't want to leave the stream. Fair. Nutshell, Palace. Palace, it's 101 plus. You go 101 plus, and you try to conserve your potion because Palace is very good. I kind of just keeping you self-sustained, pun intended. Because you have so many floors that you're not using potions, and you're gonna get a lot of chances to get them. So you usually go positive on in Palace. Heaven on High is different because Heaven on High, you tend to go negative, and that's why 21 to 30 is the best, time-wise. As a new player, curious, what's your explanation is favorite base? Wait, what expansion is my favorite based on the story? Here's the thing, I skipped a lot of story. So, I'm not well versed in, like, Heavensward and Stormblood as much as I'd like to be. I know the gist of it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it when it first released, so it's not memorable to me. So the only stories that are actually memorable to me is Endwalker and Shadowbringer, because I paid attention. And I liked Shadowbringers and I liked Endwalker. I don't know if I could pick a favorite, though. But the thing is, like, the stories all intertwine with each other. So, like, a lot of people don't seem to like ARR, but ARR is extremely important with literally setting up everything in the future. And I think when you finish everything, you'll probably appreciate ARR way more than you would even think of imagining when you're running it the first time. If that makes sense. So... I think it's like stop, I think. Come here, everyone! Okay, let me open this because this could be... Just kidding. Do I have everyone? We gotta stop. Oh, I'm 7 now. Thank you for that. Give me a second. I'm kind of just... I miss whatever the hell the thing is that I get from inner release before, in later floors. Starry! Hey, Starry! Thanks for the 13! Damn, dude. I can't believe it's been a year plus that I've known you. Oh wait, hold on. Let's do the F1s here. Sorry, it's good to see you. Hopefully things are going okay up by you. I did full New Game Plus main story run through a month ago before expansion. I was amazed how thematically consistent it was. Yeah. Do you know if we get Spirit Bond? And no, you don't. You don't because your gear doesn't matter, so it would not Spirit Bond in here. Yeah, there's a lot of things when you think back at references, songs, so on and so forth, and again, to kind of keep it very spoiler-free in that department. It's very spooky how everything definitely relates. Like, you would think of a certain thing, and you're like, it was meant to be this story in the beginning, and then you insert it to the story in like Endwalker, and you're like, oh, like, oh. Like, you really start to see how this was this massive, like, plan for, like, what, 8-10 years of a storyline that all just came together. And it was all well thought out, and all patience, you know? It's crazy. What's up? How my night doing? Going good so far, thanks for asking. Are there any bosses you'll still want pots for? 90's the only one I'd be concerned about, Kradish. And for Dark Knight, I tried to do a no potion run on Dark Knight, and Onra was a problem. I think I have more than enough healing on Warrior to mitigate 90. And I was thinking about this earlier, even if we pick up Odin, I'm going to force myself to fight 90, because I really need to see if we can do that without potions. So we are going to fight that boss one way or another. no matter if we get Odin or not. Like it's about just getting like the full, essentially the full experience of it. So yeah, that's a great analogy. Yeah. Well, even like not really the Spider-Man. Spider-Man's just kind of just together. But I mean, it was funny how the Spider-Man wrapped everything up too. If anyone watched that movie. I think you'll be fine since you can intuition. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And if I remember correctly, Finn, Equilibrium comes up right around the meteor drop. Like if I can save Equilibrium, I can have it up every time the meteor every time Quagga goes off. So I'll have the instant heal the moment I take hit, which is going to be very useful. It's going okay, trying to chill for a bit, cool to see. Yeah! Yeah. I was actually really looking forward to this one, personally. I want to see how this one goes. Shiny, thanks to follow. I like how the story do that so far. I really enjoyed ARR, so I don't know why people hate it. So one thing to keep in mind, Wernos, is you need to potentially ask when the person started playing the game. Because as of 5.3 in Shadowbringers, that was when, I believe it was 5.3, that's when they crunched the story in ARR. So it was not as short as it was now. Before it was long, and it was like watching, like, I don't know, if you're irritated like Naruto, right? Or like, I think One Piece has a lot of fillers. It felt like a lot of fillers. So people felt it just dragged on and on and on and on. So that was one reason why people didn't quite like it, but... Hawk, thanks for the raid and the host! What's up, dude? I don't think I have a mod around. I'm gonna get that, though. Let me just, like, wipe these guys out and we're good to go. Okay. Juicy, yeah. Hey, thanks, Hogan. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks, Shana. Hawk, what's up, man? How was 14? We doing some raiding today? How goes it? If you're raiding, how goes it? I'm very excited to see if people are getting their week 1s and stuff, because I know that's an extremely important goal for lots of people. So, Mongolian. AR is like Naruto, filler, yeah. And that's, I think, the reason why it irritated people, Wernos. Now, I don't know what the impression is of people who may have tried it now. Like, if they go back to the story and saw, like, the changes and how they feel now. Might be different. But I have heard of a couple people who did try the story, like, now they still are kind of like, whatever, but... I don't know. Okay. Did some X1 farming. Some people on my team got week 1 S and PF after we finished out the day. Oh, cool! Oh, cool, they got it in PF? Oh, that's so cool! That's awesome. Let's go. How many times have I done Heaven on High in POT? Like, total? I don't know. It's so many. I don't know, I've been doing it for like 4 years straight, so I mean... 4 years straight for like 4 days out of the week. Almost every week. So... it's a lot. I mean, I could tell you that I've cleared Heaven on High 48 times. You know? So... and I want to think I have maybe a 25... well, I mean, with all the totals, I mean... maybe we clear 1 out of 4 based on everything that... every time we've gone in here, so I don't know. He's got teeth, damn. I don't have a raid party, so I'm scared of doing a raid finder. So yeah, I hope you get a good strategy. We are gonna get our full static P1S clear on Tuesday, so it won't be week 1, but week 2, which is good enough for me. Hey, that's all that's important, man. As long as you had a goal and you're gonna hit it, you know. Again, I understand week 1, but that's not everyone's goal, you know. That's everyone, like, a lot of people are just happy that they get the tier in on content, which is important, so that's good to hear. Oh, yeah, well, I do track my clears, but that's not indicative of how many times I've actually gone in, Finn, if that makes sense, right? Because I've been tracking my clears on my title, so I do know I've cleared at least I think it's 48 times now in Heaven on High, and I've done Palace, I think 27 times cleared. But I've gone in way more than that, right? Like, we're definitely not riding a 100% win rate, not even close. So... I guess I stepped on trap already. Witching, ooh. What would I say is my worst run I've had in terms of RNG? Oh, that's easy. It was recent. We had a monk one about 2 months ago in Shadowbringers, where I started at 21. I did not pick up a Magicite the entire run. The entire run. I went all the way up to 87 and we wiped on 87. I did not see a Magicite, period. And I was trying really hard. That was the sad part. I was really trying and I never saw one. And then, you know what is the best? Is the VOD? No, I should have honestly kept the VOD. I don't think I kept the VOD. But you know what is the funniest part of that? Is that I went back in on Monk. I think I went right back in, or something like that. And the very first silver chest I opened, it was a Magicite, and then I think the second silver chest I opened was another Magicite. 1 and 2, straight in. I'm like, really game. I mean, you could have waited at least, you know, 5 floors or something. Teased me immediately. So that was great. Oh yeah, it's typical, absolutely. Hey, what's up, May? Yeah? I got 2 in my Bard run, timed on 9 and some day. Oh boy. Rough. It's a rough life, man. That's why, like, I feel like we're gonna get a bad RNG floor at some point, because I've been getting some good RNG lately, and I don't know if it is just good RNG, but it's been happening fairly consistent. You know, but I have had those no Magicite runs happen so many times. What is this? Potion. Every time I think about climbing solo on something, you stream clearing solo on. Every time I think about climbing solo on something, you stream clearing solo on it. Well, also, I mean, I've been hopping around so many jobs, so that's probably fair. Enough time to get superstitious. Oh, yeah, I'm always superstitious for RNG, because RNG usually is not in my favor. Would you ever try this challenge run on a red mage or non-tank? I don't think red mage. Red mage is just way too spooky. I've thought about it, or I've thought about it on red mage, and I don't think so. Non-tank. If you get a Mimic, I don't know how you're surviving a Mimic, you know what I mean? Like even with Machinists, it gets spicy because you just don't have running room. Like, Palace is beneficial because of that running room, but I'm not confident of doing it in here. So yeah, I don't think I don't think so. This chick is way too spicy in here. Alright, we'll do this too. Summoner next. I actually don't know what I'm doing this week. I have to think about it. I legit don't know what I'm gonna do Tuesday. Tuesday will be Palace. I think I'm gonna retain the Palace of the Dead Tuesday, Thursday, and then Heaven on High Friday, Sunday. I just don't know what I'm doing this week, so we'll see what I feel. Running and kiting is such a nightmare with 100 gozers behind every corner. It's tough. Well, you'd be NASCARing. Well, I call it NASCAR. You basically run around a room, but I still feel very vulnerable doing that. Raw Intuition change is busted. Yes. Yes. And it'll be really fun if we can get the clear today, just to showcase what Warrior's capable of. Or maybe give, you know, Yoshi P an excuse to be like, okay, Warrior's too broken, we need to fix it. And this is gonna be like the preview of, like, you know, the next Deep Dungeon. I really think Warrior's gonna be top dog next Deep Dungeon. Like, I can't even imagine another job being any better than Warrior, based on what it has in its toolkit, you know? Like, I'm gonna go Red Mage for my clear. That's set in stone. Like, I am going Red Mage, period. I don't care what happens. But I think end of the day, Warrior is going to be top dog in next Deep Dungeon with the way it's healing. I just don't see how it would change, you know? Wait, what the fuck? Where these guys come from? These are all gonna aggro. Just keep everyone talking about Ninja and Paladin, they don't touch Warrior. If Raw Intuition gets nerfed. Like, the way I would imagine Raw Intuition getting nerfed, it's like, maybe if it doesn't hit multiple enemies or something, but that doesn't seem to make sense, so I don't know. Do you think it'll be 80 or 90? It has to be 90, The reason why I'd say it has to be 90, Oliver, is because you theoretically already have 80, which is Boja. So they can't duplicate content. It would make no sense. So like logically speaking, I think it has to be 90. Now the question would be, would it be 81 to 90, or could they throw the curveball and make it 1 to 90, which I think would be fascinating if they make it 1 to 90. It might be irritating, but I think I would actually thoroughly enjoy, potentially, a 1 to 90 situation. $500 floor. I'm not sure about like a 500 floors though, but I might enjoy a 1 to 90 bum rush. How about no leveling? Well, it would be interesting in a lot of situations. Like it could be the new, here's how I learn how to play my job scenario. It could be open to like the lower levels, so you don't have the gate, you don't have essentially this gate of like, okay, well you have to do the new deep dungeon at like 81, you know? I think it would create something very interesting. I don't think it's gonna happen though, but I think it would create something very interesting. If they nerf her, it'd probably be lower the potency across the board, low potency. The heal, yeah, from like 400 to like 300 or something. I could totally see that. I keep forgetting to learn new abilities progression. It's a thing. Endless mode. See, Mia, I would love an endless mode. I just don't see how they could ever do it. Unless they really fundamentally change, like, the next deep dungeon. Endless mode just, to me, doesn't work out for the way this is designed. I would love it, though. Like, that would be exciting for stream, you know? What floor do I get up to this time? I just don't see how it's practical with the way... Like, you couldn't change Palace of Heaven on High to do endless. You can construct the next one to find a way to be endless, but you certainly couldn't take your previous ones and make them endless. Oliver, I have no idea. HoH New Game Plus? But they'd have to make a brand new one, that's the thing. Yeah, but it still wouldn't be endless though. You know what I was thinking though, which was interesting to me? Like, what if they add a boss to like 200 and 100? Like, the spacing for both the top floor of Heaven on High and the bottom floor for Palace, they look big enough for an arena. That could be a nice little curveball. Just add a boss. Permanent Gloom? Oh my god. Okay, Permanent Gloom would be interesting if the screen wasn't, like, permanently red. Because that, like, the aesthetic of Gloom is just kind of, like, it does make you feel gloomy, and I don't like that. Like, okay, you can put the permanent, like, attack and whatever on, just don't make it red forever. Need to kill the dodo? Yeah, because like he just leaves his nest all the time. And what kind of bird just leaves their nest all the time? 21. Let's proceed. Twitch add-ons to have chat force debuffs. Hey, someone's got to be smart enough to code that, man. I am not even close to being nerdy enough for that. We need a real nerd for that type of stuff. I would love that. I would love something, what they called, what is it called? Crowd control, I think. That was the app that they used on GDQ the one time. For a Zelda, I think for the SNES Zelda. They used a thing called crowd control. And crowd control modified in-game how many bombs you had, how many errors you had, what items you had, based on bits and donations. I think that's fantastic. But that would only work here if you can add and if you can subtract and add. Like, that's my biggest thing. That's why I would never do an incentive about, hey, burn a Magicite, because if you modify a run where I could essentially lose the run on the spot, then that doesn't make sense to me. Now, if you had something where someone else had the potential to save the run, that would make more sense, but yeah. Oh, I didn't know. A real nerd. Be happy the dodo isn't in the nest. Imagine get the 130 seconds to get to fight the dodo. It would be great on stream. That's all I'm saying. Like, it would be just a good stream thing. I'm all for the show, man. What if you're being chased the whole time by big tonberries and Wanderer's Palace? As like a hard timer? But I don't think that'll be as exciting though, unless you kept turning around. I think for buffs it would be too OP, but debuffs would be fair to avoid people getting titles to advantages. Yeah, Sasa, exactly, man. But it was a nice way to, like, incentivize that thing, you know? Someone could be out there to ruin your run, and someone could be out there to be, like, the savior of the run. I walked over that tile, like, 5 times, and I didn't step on it until, like, the 5th time. Dive bombs. I want those mechanics in... I want those boss mechanics in the next Deep Dungeon. They gotta make the bosses harder. That's what I'm gonna be looking forward to next Deep Dungeon, if they make those bosses way harder. They really introduced a Savage solo that we can just go in and do it. Like, I would love that. I want to flex my ability to beat bosses solo, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we can do. Exactly. The Bozja duels were awesome. I love the Bozja duels. They were awesome. And I want more of that. I would be happy with 150. 200 is much. 200 always takes 2 days. That's, I mean, on a schedule basis, I prefer it to be 100. That's more of a streamer thing. I prefer 100. 100 I can do in one stream. Easy game. Lost actions, anytime I see lost actions though, I am a little cautious about that. Because Bozja does get a little weird when you have everything accessible. Like, you can go from feeling just like the weakest ever to like way too overpowered, and right now I do like how Deep Dungeon is, where even with the current power-ups you get, there's still that RNG factor, and you never really feel like overpowered at any point, you know what I mean? Like, if you get lucky with pickups, that's great, but you don't feel overpowered doing it. So I wouldn't want to feel this kind of constant overpowered feeling if you had something like lost actions. Like, it would be great if it's like, you know, maybe like a Petrify gets replaced with a lost action, and it kind of it helps you to clear a floor, but not make you feel like you're able to wipe out 10 floors because you had this one ability. That makes sense. Numbers. Thanks for follow-up, man. But I hope they don't copy-paste anything. Did I get out? Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. We're going speed-ish. Yeah, Mia, I'm with you on that one, 100%. Whoever's designing it, man, they had, what, 4 years, right? So I'm hoping they've given it some thought. And then that they've also seen us, like, push this content to the maximum limit. So I'm really gonna hope that they're like, okay, we really gotta challenge these weirdos. Did I not get that? I'm a little upset. Okay. This is a big ass floor. That is the exit, so let's go back. Mini boss was instead of alarms. I would like more random events in, I'd like more random events in here. You know, you have the addition of the big room. That's a random event. I'd like more random events in here. I really would. Forward, back. Steer. Well, if you're kind of referring to the Bozja duels, Mia, I hope that you get, like, if, let's take Lion Zadnar. So Lion Zadnar, actually a lot of the bosses do this, but Lion Zadnar in particular, you have your usual, here's oh, versus 180, yeah, that's fair. Here's like your introduction to the mechanics, right? And then it gets to a part where it's like, okay, this is its rotation, right? It gets into the double, was it duel or die, into the Exaflare pulsing thing, the Heart of Stone, and that whole rotation starts. But that would be fine if like it just keeps doing the rotation like constantly, as opposed to like it does it 2 cycles and it's like, okay, well you haven't killed me now, so I'm gonna kill you. That kind of thing. But yeah, versus like a behemoth, yeah, I would prefer not to have a behemoth DPS check. I prefer not to have something like that. Like if it gets added in, then I mean we're gonna have fun with it, but I'd prefer to stay away from that. I would prefer mechanics. Jump puzzles? Oh god. 10 seconds. Wait. Make sure I don't do a ranged pull, because a ranged pull would count for inner release. Okay. Make the bosses on random level per set, not always. Yeah. Oh my god. Shifting walls like a magical labyrinth. One thing that I would like, Finn... Oh, not Finn, I'm sorry. Night Vision. One thing that I would like is if they have a deep dungeon that has multiple exits. And it ends up becoming like a gauntlet. Like if anyone played the old school gauntlet from the arcade, NES, and all that stuff, where like you had branching paths. I like that. So it isn't just basically 1 to 100, it's like 1 to, you know, potentially, like, it could be a straight shot to 100, but there's actually like 150 floors, because you could divert your path to add in extra floors. Like, that would be kind of cool, you know? Dan J, hello. Do you think they'll rework the function of Boja? Do you think they'll ever rework to function like Boja? I just kind of hope not. Because I don't want to be farming 65k crystals when I could be practicing instead. Crystals. Wait, which crystal? Are you talking about like the clusters? Imagine going through like 5 floors and you run to a dead end. Well, imagine you're not gonna just end the file, like that would be weird. Although that would reference old Gauntlet, which did actually have a dead end. Yeah. Oh, you'd have to backtrack? Oh, you'd have to like redo a floor? That would be interesting. Oh, or you have to go back through the exit. Right? And like the exit wouldn't open until you reveal the whole floor. Ooh. Can you imagine that? That would be such a time killer. Can you imagine that they have a trigger, Logan, like they do for scoring? Where it's like, it would only happen if you reveal the entire floor, then it's like, oh, sorry, it wasn't the exit. Like maybe even that would be kind of cool. That you had multiple ways to open the floor. Like that would be kind of going into the idea of Nizal Isle in 11, where you had different objectives to accomplish to get off the floor, although they would tell you what the objective is. But that would be kind of cool. Like, it isn't necessarily kill the enemies, it's like, do lamps. In Nizal, it was do lamps. You had to light up lamps as a party. But enemies are there. Like, you had to still fight enemies potentially, or you could, like, sneak past enemies and just not deal with them. But, like, it wouldn't necessarily change the whole structure of it, it's just that you had to accomplish the proper objective. And Nizal also had the one where it's like, kill the special enemy. Kill the one enemy that stands out the most. And you had to go find that single enemy to kill. But then sometimes you had to go through a whole lot of enemies to make it happen. That'd be kind of cool. I would like that. I don't know how they do it, but I'd like that. Mia, you had a dream about having a floor-wide poison debuff just a while ago. Hope that doesn't become a reality. Isn't that a thing that Warcraft had with Torghast? Like they had this like permanent dot that just like sat on you as a method of like a time constraint. So like you had to kind of go in a certain speed or you just die from this dot. But then the thing is, Mia, like, how would that work with, say, your regen potions, right? Because couldn't you just regen off of it? But then that would be kind of the same as auto-healing, it's just more busted because you're using potions to make it, like, negate itself. There's just like it's almost like an extreme DOT, an extreme auto-healing floor. I know a tiny bit of Torghast, but that's all, like, I've seen pieces of Torghast. Had a big bad that appeared if you lingered too long. Like if you just AFK, they're like, "Oh, you're AFK'd. Here's a really bad enemy to deal with." Yeah. Hey, I know Torghast was the one that like related to Deep Dungeon. I know they did a terrible job with it, but I mean, you can't fault the ideas that were put into it. Like I think people at least can agree that some of the ideas were not bad. It was just poorly executed. Wait, what is that chest? Oh, witching. Boragast, Choragast. Yeah. Branching path thing's kind of like roguelike light mechanic. Exactly! And I would love that! You had 2 exits on the floor, which one do you take? Do you take the one that opened earlier, or do you take the one that opens later? Oh, that would be so much fun. I think having branching paths, Hollow, for like this content, streaming this content, would be so cool. I think it would lower like the help that a run could give you, unless we really dissected like what it means to do this and what it means to do that. Because one of the benefits right now is that because it is a straight shot to the exit, everyone will have the same kind of experience doing this type of run. So that means the knowledge, the resources and tools will always apply to, like, you know, no matter what you do. But having something like that and have that roguelike thing would be more, again, leaning towards the showcasing of the game, right? Like, that would then start playing to like your ability and your skill to play the game as opposed to just managing mechanics or managing just how this place functions, etc., which I think will be so much fun. I'll try to get some more sleep, but in like 2 hours, okay, Mia. It's always good to see you, so thanks for popping by. Please get that sleep, my friend. You're a hell of a deep dungeon runner, and it's always awesome to talk to you. I'd like to see in the vein of Baldurstein Arsenal, where the whole dungeon is interconnected and they aren't really load screens, the boss units cooked in hallways. Oh god. Do you want a hidden mechanic like Baldurstein Arsenal? No, you! You want a hidden mechanic like Baldurstein Arsenal? That'd be hilarious. But that, you know, a hidden mechanic like that though, it's only good for that initial prog, you know what I mean? Unless you had this like other hidden mechanic that is always changing and adjusting and you have to keep figuring it out, that would be kind of fun, but I don't know how the hell you're gonna code that in. Site. What am I missing? Oh, match site. Did I clear Summoner? I cleared Summoner and Palace, yes. And I'm gonna get that one up on YouTube very soon. Heaven on High is still sitting. I do want to get back to it, but I'm not sure when. But like, have expansive areas that sort of the size. Hey, Zazan, are you still here? We got a big room. I always safety. All the fake exits and all the traps are gone. This is what I always do in a big room. Just remove the RNG. Don't deal with the RNG. How did Summoner feel in Palace? Really good. I was kind of relating it a little bit like Machinist, Sandy. It kind of felt like Machinist. Now, you don't have interrupts. You have sleep, you don't have interrupts, so you're not going to beat interrupts. But your mobility was really good. Your damage was excellent every time you got into Dreadworm. So, you know, it was just really good damage. I mean, you know what is a couple things we tried out? I killed an ape with no steel on Summoner, easy game. Easy game! On Summoner. Like, that's annoying on Red Mage, you know? But we killed an ape, no steel, no problem. Great. Wait, a caster. Yeah, because we just killed him fast enough. That's just it. We just deleted him fast enough to not be worried about it. I sprinted, and we did all of our mobile damage. We did Treadworm, and then we did Titan, and then we did Garuda, and by that time it was dead. What do you mean, they're all instant? Same thing. You want exclusive? Well, I mean, these weapons are exclusive. They just cost you, Aether Full Armor. God, I hope the next Deep Dungeon weapons are blue. I'm gonna be so happy if they're blue. Oh my god. How do you think Reaper would compare to the others? Reaper is very, very good. It's still a melee, that's the thing. Like, I was breaking time records, personal time records, Oliver, on Reaper and Palace. Like, we were getting to the bosses with, like, more time than I've ever gotten in any job. But it's still melee, and I have an extensive amount of experience on melee. So it would be very difficult for me to suggest to someone fresh to be like, hey, try Reaper, it's really great. But melee has a lot of issues that you need to learn and prog and understand. Where, like, if you're saying Machinist is literally don't stop running and you're gonna be okay. You know? Like, just keep hitting GCDs and start running away from the enemy. More than likely you will be fine. Melee, it's like, oh, well, when you feel like you're dying, you better start kiting. And then, like, if you don't understand that concept, it's very hard to adjust. You know what I mean? It's not a very easy thing. And then managing Bloodbath, utilizing Bloodbath to the maximum potential. Like, that's not something that you are built in with PvE content. PvE content, it's like, if you take aggro as a tank, as a melee, your tank sucks. And then it's like, oh, let me emergency second wind. Or let me Bloodbath when I get back up from dying. You have to manage it like that is your healing. So. That's a Mimic, by the way, in that chest. That's another Mimic, so... This thing is gonna, like, soften rage. I don't know. Yeah, it's another Mimic. Said, unable to execute command while transformed. Enter the night as they enrage. I don't think it would kill me outright, but, it will do pretty big damage. Dead. Ooh. Well, it looks like this run wants to keep me alive for the duration, so... They do. It does big damage. I don't think it'll kill you, but it will do big damage. What if you had to unlock power-ups and stuff like in normal roguelites? Normal roguelites, you mean? Like, the only kind of roguelite feature that's in current Deep Dungeon is your arm and armor. Like, that's the argument that could be made for that category. I don't think I would like it if it was kind of like a Hades, where you had permanent upgrades and permanent progression like that, because then it becomes because that was always, by the way, that was always a discussion that I liked, Loken. When I remember watching a panel where they're literally trying to distinguish a roguelite and a roguelike, and a roguelike, the way they described it was, it comes down to skill. You beat roguelikes because your skill gets really good. When you get really good at what you're doing, eventually you beat it. But with a roguelite, like a Hades, there becomes a bit of a balancing act. Like, if your skill level is, like, mediocre, the game will eventually power you up enough that it balances out and you get to that victory. But if you're really good at Hades, probably like a speedrunner at GDQ, you can probably kill it on your first playthrough. Because you have a large amount of skill. So that bit would be, I'm not sure if I'll like it like that, where, like, if someone just puts enough time into it, they'll just get strong enough to beat it, you know what I mean? That makes sense? Yeah. That's why, like, here, like, in Deep Dungeon right now, it's weird, because, again, people make because you can make arguments for both sides, because you have Arm and Armor, and Arm and Armor is your permanent progression. But Arm and Armor doesn't propel you, like, you don't just, like... Essentially, I think it would be closer to a roguelite in Deep Dungeon if, say, you didn't cap at 99. Like, if you just literally kept going and going, like, you can go to, like, 1000. So then at some point you'll clear because you got up to, like, 500 and you're like, yeah, that's strong enough, I can get through. But there's, like, the hard cap that you get, and then boom, there it is. You don't know why you play it anymore. Did you, like, beat the hell out of it? Because, I mean, it has a finite ending, right? Like, there is an ending to Hades. You meant unlocking full Pomander accessibility or even floor levels via unlocks. Floor levels would be interesting. So an idea potentially of, like, maybe you get access to more content would be good. Pomander accessibility would then, like, I mean, that would be kind of interesting. But then you would also have this vibe of, like Boja. Loken. You know what irritates me about Boja? And maybe if they don't do it like this, it would be better. When you unlock the honor system, and when you get the upgrades to honor, right? Your damage, your HP, and your healing, that's permanent. You literally can't take it off. And I actually hated that because I would have liked to have tried the duels with, like, weaker power. Now, if you get this ability to potentially turn off it and maybe challenge it without the full complement of the progression, that would be kind of cool. But if you're kind of forced into it, then it will feel like you have to progress to a certain point just to be able to pull it off. Does that make sense? And I don't know if I'll enjoy that as much. Have you ever thought of the merchant system in Deep Dungeon? I have thought about that. That would be kind of cool. It would add a layer of a nice element to it, I think. Again, as long as it's balanced, that's all that matters. Permanent ending to Hades is when you have 100% achievements, I guess. It could have been a run, but merchant. I ain't getting enough for the merchant, dude. I got invited to NDA Close-Out for new. Would you accept it? Wait. If I got invited to... I did think about this. I did think about this, Gims. I did think about this. Because the thing is, if I get invited to, like, let's say, beta test the new Deep Dungeon, that would legitimately make it unfair for everyone else. And I would absolutely tell at some point that I would be like, yeah guys, I cannot compete for world first because I have an advantage over all of you. I'll still do it, but I wouldn't count my victory as legit because I have freehand experience. And I would be perfectly okay with that. An opportunity like that would be so much higher than a world first race for the show. So yeah, I think in that scenario, Games, I would rather take the opportunity. Yeah, it would be nice to be fresh as possible, right? To do a legit competition, but I know that that's not going to be fair for the competition, if you will, and that's okay with me. Doesn't make you do- wait, like, you personally, Zevran, or me doing the thing? I do try to angle my camera so that it doesn't do it, but I'm pretty sure I can angle my camera so I could blow all your ears open, if I really wanted to, I think. Hey Gar, good evening. That's not bad for a score. Alright, let me catch up on chat. I'm kind of falling behind here. You could argue that the Elemagicite is a safe, skimmable mechanic, especially for jobs struggle with no time in Onra. Potentially Cyrix, but a lot of times, like, even on healers, we figured out ways to not really require Odin, you know what I mean? So I guess that is, I guess to your comment, that is true, that it would save some runs, but once you've gotten your skill level even higher, then it becomes not as important. Main thing I'm scared for next Deep Dungeon is if they made certain RNG elements so good that you feel like you need to reset until... Yeah, Finn, that was our discussion. Like, were we discussing that, Finn, before when we were doing the speedruns? Like, that was one of the irritants of some people's runs, that they felt like if you didn't get certain things on 21 to 30, you had to reset, and that was, like, such an annoying thing. to do. But it's part of the speed run. That's part of the competition. But certain things like along those lines would be irritating. Absolutely. I actually trust the team to understand what makes current Deep Dungeon work and be able to avoid. Yeah, like Loken, I feel like provided they don't lean this content into required content. Hey JK, thank you. I'm gonna let that play out before I continue my comment. Thank you for the prime.
Good morning. How did your score run go last stream?
I think I'm top on Aether. Let me check. Let me check. I think I'm top Aether right now. Yep, I'm currently first place on Aether. Got my score back. Hell yeah. Yeah, if they put this into character progression, Loken, we're in trouble, right? If they make it like the essential place to get Relic, or something to that effect, we're in trouble. Like, like, it doesn't even matter what they're gonna say. Your ability to clear will have to be set to a priority than it being a challenge. It's great now because this is content that someone, an FF14 player, can play this game and literally never touch this content, and they will not be missing out on anything. They will not miss out on something crucial. They're missing out on a challenge, they're missing out on just another story, but they're not missing out something essential to this game. They're not going to miss a relic, they're not going to miss character progression, and that's why they can up the ante on the difficulty in here, and they can make it literally as hard as they want, and that's not a problem. But once you put this into essential parts of the game, you have a problem. So I hope that's what they keep it to. I didn't update the title. Oops. Well, weren't the Kina weapons repeatedly a legitimate eye-level upgrade at the time? Maybe. But again, that was still optional. That wasn't required, you know? Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't something that you had to go get in order to progress. Like, if you needed an option, it's there. But it wasn't essential. Man, it's like I'm doing an expert dungeon. Where I don't even care what my heal is capable of, I'll just pull everything, because I'm a warrior. I don't even ask! I don't ask if it's a big pull or small pull, I'm just like, okay, hi, I'll just pull everything. Have fun. I'll talk to you at the end of the dungeon. Like, I'll small pull if we don't have a healer, basically. This music is fantastic. Even Everyone High was an option if you didn't have tombstones for the 35. Was ever required, yeah. And that is the key term there, required. If you don't make it required, you can up this difficulty as far as you want. That's why I think the Bozja duels were great, right? Because think of the Bozja duels. The Bozja duels, yes, they had the notes. They dropped the notes guaranteed if you beat the duels. But you could still get those notes somewhere else in the game if you never wanted to do the duels. Which means they could have made those things literally as hard as they wanted to. But it's okay, because there's other ways of accomplishing whatever the heck they gave, right? So those duels were not essential. It's good. But if, like, you had to kill a duel in order to get your relic, well, guess what? They're not going to make it as hard as they did, not to mention they're not going to make it as hard to get into those duels as they did. That makes sense? So that's where, like, as long as they keep Deep Dungeon apart from all that, hopefully they'll be like, yeah, let's just crank this up to, like, 5,000, you know? We'll just make this so crazy hard, we'll let the players figure it out. That'd be great. Hey Elmish. I'd pull the whole damn dungeon of Warrior if we could, including the bosses. Yeah, yeah. You know, actually, the bosses are the easy part, right? Like, the enemies are the ones that make it spicy. The bosses are the ones that are, like, kind of a snooze fest. We're still in spoiler mode? We are still in spoiler mode. But, until Tuesday. Tuesday we drop. And I get to talk about... I want to talk about where I think the next Deep Dungeon might be. But I am being a little loose today. Like, we don't want to talk about major story stuff. But, you know, the name of the dungeon, of this dungeon, that's fine. So one more day, and I'll break embargo. I'm still kind of appalled at Twitter. Actually, there are lots of people on Twitter that are like not even putting the tag anymore. They're just like, yeah, this part of the story, this thing, this happened. Here's an image of it, and then at the end of their tweet, oh, Endwalker spoiler. It's like you already read the whole thing. Thanks for telling me it's a spoiler at the very end. What was that first chest? Oh, witching. Which I didn't do. It's okay. I'll let that loose. It's okay. I just read what Elber said. It's okay. It's not too big of a one. Hell's been good so far. We're just relaxing. I mean, I don't have potions, but we're just relaxing right now. So yeah, we'll spend the Tuesday talking about where we think the next deep dungeon can be. That'll be the nice one because we're just gonna climb in palace. Yo, it's amazing! It's amazing! Meiji, good luck on floor 4. Wait, what did you do this time, Meiji? Thanks for shout out Meiji. Guys, she wrote the guides to Deep Dungeon. She's got them guides, you probably used it, so that's why you should check her out. Because she does Deep Dungeon on her stream. She's, I'd say you're more split right now. You do some deep, you do some 14, but you also do some variety. But she's got a wonderful stream over there. She's really trying to get her craft into streaming, and she's doing a fantastic job with it. So, what's up, guys? Hello, welcome in. Meiji, how was your stream? Zeto, good to see you. 14 is probably the only game that makes me feel bad for fucking up the buck window. Yeah, I've been trying to learn that a little bit more. That's not a concept that I'm very familiar with, per se. I'm trying to get used to it a little bit more. My first stream since vacation. I also saw that you said that you broke your monitor cable yesterday. Which I thought was sad, but it seems like everything is okay now. How did it feel to get back? How does it feel to be back from vacation and everything? Hopefully it's good. May or may not have died to slime fighting with science. Oh. Well, Reaper's still pretty fun. Reaper is OP, dude. Reaper is OP. What's up, Colin? How you doing, man? What am I missing? Oh, Magicite. Yeah, I should still check chests. And then we can really go faster. I just want to check. What? Really? Are you kidding me? I don't have a... Oh, this is the thing I need to remember, is to keep my buff up. That's the one thing I need to remember. I hope so too. You know, this would make for a great, you know, this would make for great content. That's all it's about at this point. But it's okay if it doesn't happen. I could probably do it again. I was laughing hysterically when I went to floor 1 and couldn't one-shot Ziz in my... Yes! Isn't it great? Meiji, once you get to those higher levels though, you'll kind of laugh the entire time. Like, I got, you know, when I was doing Reaper Meiji, I got to Behemoth 180 with 27 minutes on the clock. I got to 200 with 27 minutes on the clock. I think I got to like 190 with like 20. Like, it was just ridiculous how fast you're going on Reaper. I'm just like, what the fuck? I look at my time, I'm like, wow, they're just strolling, man. Broken. It's really strong. Oh, but it feels so good. Well, let her get through the floors, and then, you know, she'll update it. Let her get through, you know, let her get past slimes first, and then she'll get updated. So you gotta get past, you know, floor 11, and then we'll see. You hate playing melees? I like melees. Except Monk. I hate Monk now. Monk sucks, dude. Monk sucks in Palace. I don't know how it is. Actually, that is one job I do want to go to in Heaven on High. Maybe we do that this week. I did want to go Monk last week, but I got kicked off the server, so I couldn't do it. I had to pivot. You feel like melees on like mid floors are kind of meh? I just hate Monk now. No, I don't think Monk's bad. I just don't like the playstyle of Monk anymore. The current Monk is not my playstyle. I don't like it. I like Shadowbringer Monk a lot. I got to 193 on Monk when we came back to it in Palace. So if you're talking about is it capable, I think it's great. I mean, if anything on bosses, it definitely got more powerful on bosses. But man, it feels slow, and I am used to Monk feeling like you're just mashing buttons with your OG cities and everything. Monk now feels slow to me, and I don't like slow jobs. Like, Reaper is slow, but Reaper makes up for it by just literally, like, you're just shoving your scythe into, like, people's asses, you know? Like, you're just deleting them in half. So that's enjoyable. Monk, it feels like you gotta work for it, and then you don't have all these, like, off-globals that you can use. It's just slow. You know? So it's kinda lame. I will say this, Kradish. I took Monk in for the first dungeon, the 81 dungeon in Endwalker with trusts, and I was enjoying it. Like, okay, this is kind of fun in the dungeon. Like, I was kind of liking the job there. But I did not like it in Palace. It was just like, ugh. I was like bitching the entire run. I was just complaining the whole time. Except on bosses. Did a scuff 3-man today and made it to 41. Warrior's great. Hey, I liked Monk. I like to walk up to an enemy and just do G-City Forbidden Chakra, G-City Tornado Kick, G-City Elixir. Like, that was the best thing that I could ever do on an enemy, because you felt like you were just pummeling it to death. Now, I don't have that anymore. Samurai has... I don't know how Samurai is right now, Kiyakis, but Samurai did feel smooth back in Shadowbringers. 60 Monk felt teleboot, always terrible to you? I liked 60 Monk before. I've actually always liked 60 Monk since the beginning of time. Yes, we like war and destruction. Well, 70 Monk in Shadowbringers was great because of Riddleworth. So that did have that going for it. Oh my god, I keep popping inner release without my buff. I need to break that habit. I broke that habit before, but I think I regained that habit because of just doing dungeons and always having that thing up. I need to break it again. With Pugilist Cures with that Fist of Earth. I think it's still possible, because I think with Pugilist you're still spinning things. So like, I mean, if you're spinning things, you're not taking damage, therefore you don't need Fist of Earth. Yeah, I heard about that for Ninja. I think it is also showing in the damage overall, but... Okay, that's better. Do I leave surrendering? Okay. How do you think you are going to do in the higher floors differently for Potless Run? There's going to be a little bit more kiting, JK. A little bit more kiting, and I'm certainly going to be leaning on raw intuition a lot more. So we shall see. I'm going to play it just by ear, essentially. We're just going to play it on the fly to see what we can do. Like when we did Dark Knight, no potion runs, I pretty much just used like TBN full time. So we'll just leverage whatever Warrior's going to give me, and then we'll figure it out from there. But it's going to be a lot of raw intuition, and a lot of just cycling through with defenses to make sure that my damage is okay. Interesting. I did say that, because I liked Dark Knight's TBN a lot. and defensively it certainly was superior. And I just enjoyed Dark Knight's gameplay a little bit more. I liked having kind of what it has in the toolkit a little bit more. And I still stand by that. Gunbreaker to me is very streamlined, and it's fine, but I'm more entertained by Warrior, I'm more entertained by Dark Knight. And not to mention, Dark Knight was the job that I was able to do no potion, quote-unquote. I did the Dark Knight run where we used 16 the entire run, from like 21 to 100 on Dark Knight, and no other tank could really pull that off at the time. So you always pop them after it's too late. Yeah, you don't want to be conservative with them. Like, I usually pop pre-pull. Like, when I'm about to pull JK, I pop it, and then I just keep it up. I mean, I guess, you know, maybe the thought of, like, clipping your GCD and stuff like that, but that has to... Your priority is surviving, not damage. At least that's how I view it in my head. So... But then, you know, in the flip side, it makes me use so many. Like, I definitely probably overuse them when I could be a little bit more optimized with it, but I prefer safety over not safety. Which why a run like this makes this very interesting, because I am forcing myself to not use it. So it makes me think in a different way. And a lot of times I do, like, I have it off my bar, it's not on my bar, which makes it a little bit easier for me to make adjustments like that. So I don't, like, emergency use it or, like, habitually use it anymore. We don't make the mistake of using it. I still need a Magislate. You hope they fix the clipping issue. I don't know if that's ever going to be a fixable thing. Because it's like a GCD, so... Maybe it'll make more sense if it rolled your GCD, if you use it. I imagine Warrior's really incredible now to warrant... Yes. I would never have tried Warrior without a potion, without potions, Oliver, in Shadowbringers. But because of the changes that it has, it's a massive difference now. That's why we're trying it today, to see what it can pull off. I'm very, very curious to see if we can pull this off. This will be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today. Not that I don't have fun in other days, it's just today is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, and actually that would be probably worse, Finn. Like, for instance, on Dark Knight, I would Serenity, no healing. Like, if we got an auto-healing disabled floor, I would legit Serenity that, because it was too bad. And also, abilities was bad, because I think you don't get TBN in no abilities as well. So those floors will be adjusted, but on the flip side, Finn, if you get a no-item floor, you just shrug at that, because you don't need items, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a flip. Where normally you'd Serenity no items floor because you lost your potions. Now those floors, they're nothing. They don't mean anything. Yep. Nope, Gunbreaker is complete. I did that on Friday, and I'm gonna upload that soon, maybe sometime this week. But it is in the Twitch box. Pretty sure with Raw Intuition should be around. Yep, you will get 3 GCDs with Raw Intuition. Blood Weddling would be 4, but I only get 3 GCDs with Raw Intuition, which is enough, to be honest. Exactly. A lot of people are curious, see how Warrior's performing right now? Yep. Yep. Hey, it sold me, man. Once we saw how Warrior did in Heaven on High, I leveled the shit out of this job on my main. I leveled this thing up real fast. I'm like, oh, I want to take this into dungeons. Are you kidding me right now? So I am getting tomestones now because my Warrior is 90. I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I'm really sure we answered. Oliver, I didn't answer those questions for you. I may have answered it for other people, but I didn't answer it for you, so that's it. You got questions, I got answers. One other way to think of it, Oliver, you're asking questions that someone in chat is lurking, that they probably would have thought about it, but They don't want to break lurk. So you might be answering a question that someone else is thinking about. That's how I view it anyway. I never have too much of a problem of repeating myself. It's just, it is what it is as a Twitch streamer. People pop in and out at different times, you know, you can't predict that at all. So, whatever. I've soloed duty finder bosses around. Our intuition's crazy strong in the deep dungeon or not. Yep. Yep, Kyakas, I have been saying that I think in next deep dungeon, even though I'm doing red mage 100%, 10,000%, I'm playing red mage for my clear, I think warrior will be top dog. If it doesn't change, if it's how it is now, it will be top dog. I literally can't imagine how any other job can beat warrior for the title clear, you know? I can't. Like I don't think can't imagine another job being that good. Okay, all my match sites are clear, so I can actually go at a much faster pace now. I have every palmetto I need. You know what they need to do, Osu? Floor 1. Patrolling Chimera, Apes, Sharks. Why did he just... No. My mouse just did its own thing. No thanks. It's floor 1! Come on. Ranmaru, thanks for the follow, welcome in. I want them to break our brains. We've formulated so many habits in Deep Dungeon, I want them to break my brain. I want traps on walls, I want hallways to spawn shit. I wanna fall off the platform. I want everything to break my brain. And we have to rewire everything in here. HoH solo, yeah, Ranmar. And we're not even doing regen potions. It's gonna be great. I love it. Two chimeras stay time. I would love, I've been kind of saying this a handful of times, I would love to have a boss in Deep Dungeon that it's 2 bosses. 2 separate enemies that do 2 separate mechanics. And like, you would think of it like this. Let's say you pull one, and the other one will engage the fight no later than 30 seconds. So then you have this situation where if it gets into a scripted battle, you can actually decide when to... You get a different combination of things. If you pull it at the same time, you get a different combination of things. Whereas if you don't pull it at all, you get probably the worst combination of mechanics coming at you. So it becomes this extra layer of that puzzle to try to deal with. I think that would be sick. Also, it's gonna hurt my brain, but I don't care. I think it would be sick. I didn't play Dark Souls 1, but I'll take your word for it. Rune puzzles just eat away your time, probably too much. I think, like, you would have to do... If you do any type of jump puzzle, game mechanic, something in here, you have to make sure that there is an average time that a person can clear it, right? Like, you can't just make it so hard that it takes, like, 20 minutes. Like, if you're killing a floor of enemies, a standard amount of average enemies, and it takes you 5 minutes, then a puzzle floor needs to take around 5 minutes and maybe a faster way of doing it. As long as that's evened out, then it's okay. But I do want this chest. Jump puzzle in the weight room? That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty... Actually, that would be a cool idea, Almerish. Not gonna lie. What chest did I leave? Twitching. Again, I keep leaving twitching. And the party can't do shit? Oh my god. Do you have black mages in your party, Jason? You're probably making their life horrible. What if they made it possible to follow up the map? I'm game. I'm game too high. Not only would he make it possible to follow up the map too high, half the enemies you're fighting have knockbacks. Because why not? It's Spark Cloud. Spark Cloud is melting. Drop to the previous, you just load it to the previous floor. Yeah, you have to go back to the exit again. But it wouldn't respawn enemies. Well, I guess it could. Drop into a loin trap. Oh my god. You know, did you know, Sassery, if you actually spawn on top of a trap, you don't trigger the trap. You have to actually walk into the trap to trigger the trap. You know why I know this? It's because when I had a conceal, there was one time I was concealed, and I parked myself on top of the trap, and I removed conceal, and it wouldn't trigger the trap unless you literally walked out and walked back in. So if you actually land on a luring trap that would not trigger mechanically, you'd have to walk back into it. It's very interesting. It's like super... It's like one of those like... It's almost on the level of like useless knowledge because you would never practically make that happen, but... I guess the only scenario which that would apply is if you're in a big room and you had conceal on, or if you had conceal on period, and your conceal dropped and you're theoretically on top of a trap, then you wouldn't trigger it unless you literally walk back in and out. Multiple traps per room? No, I don't think it'll be neat. I think that'll be irritating. Or like you put a trap in like the spawn room. That'd be fun. Warrior Unga or Bunga. I don't know if I have a mod around. If I have a mod that wants to play with the poles, then they can do that. Alright, okay, now I can go faster because oh, I put 3+ in the title. RIP. Okay, title fixed. A trap that spawns more traps. It just like drops traps on the floor. Oh, I had this up. Oops, I don't need that. Okay. Rust monster that eats your aether pool. That would make silver chests more viable. I have a question about Palace of Dead. Knights on floor 191+. Have a death spiral. Shouldn't that be one hit ability? I got hit by it, took only about 5 damage. Is that the donut? Aya code, is that the donut one? The big ass donut? It took 5k. On what? On the tank or on the DPS? What job were you? I'd imagine a tank could probably mitigate it, but if you were like a machinist and you still lived, a machinist, I've never gotten hit by that. And historically, AoEs in Deep Dungeon don't necessarily one-shot you like they do in Heaven on High, so that doesn't necessarily surprise me. But that's only half your HP, so I'm actually a little surprised it's only that much. That's interesting. I would imagine it would be close to one-shotting you, but interesting. I mean, not that you'd want to, like, you know, stand in it again or something. Just, that's an interesting note. But I've never gotten hit with it because I'm scared that I will die. You want traps on ceilings? It'll be like a Castlevania thing, JK. Like, you'll get to the top of Heaven on High, and you have to go back down, except it's upside down, technically speaking. But it's, like, you know, above you. So you have to go, you're still going up the tower, but it's upside down. I don't know if I have a mod here. Oh, well, it's okay. Alright, let's go. I muted the music. We shall continue. That sounds sick. Oh, we had someone who wanted to do a viewer poll. Is Warrior Unga or Bunga? That was the thing. Yes. 100. You just want to die off a landmine trap? Oh my god, that'd be too meme. Yeah, I just hit a landmine trap. You happy? Got him. I'm not gonna get that one though. Fog. Alright, let me get the magic intuition. Is Warrior Unga or Bunga? There you go. There's a poll on top of the chat. If you've never used the poll feature of Twitch, there is a poll on top of the chat. Even if you're lurking, you can participate. It doesn't give away your position. You know, you can just hit a button. I won't know you're here, so you good. Oh my god. Except Magicites? Oh my god, what kind of RNG are you expecting? You're not gonna get anything. Steel and Strength and Petrify? Damn, this thing wants me to go fast. You die in IRL? You're gonna have a very thinned out population, Salty, if you want that to happen. Deep Dungeon is designed around dying, so I don't know if that'll pan out. That's the point. Oh, I see. I see. What a dream floor that was. I know. Too early though, so I don't really approve. Needs to come later, not early. Let's go, Spriggan, you and me. Come at me, bro. Oh. It already died. Oh, well. It's Titan Day. It's like I have a summoner in my party, see that? I can't see shit. Going down tower would be sick, yeah. Monster Taming Pomander. You're gonna bring Beastmaster in here. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Hey Nick, what's up, dude? How you doing? You get shocked to death? Not sure that'll go well. Yeah, I'm not sure that'll work out. I mean, can you imagine raiding? Like, raiding will be dead. You just won't have raiding anymore. A palm that puts you in queue? Oh my god. We need more bungas? Uh-oh. Is it losing? I feel like I should get that bronze chest, but I'm lazy. I glance at the screen and see you having fun with this floor 51 mixed puck. You're back on Astro? Godspeed. Astro. Oh my god. 1,000 floor deep dungeon. Okay. You want Beastmaster? You know Beastmaster is going to be a limited job though, right? If they put it in the game, it's probably going to be a limited job. They have enough problems with pet AI. I don't really think they're going to try to put another pet job in here. Unless it's broken for a limited job. Yeah, it's probably going to be a limited job if they put it in here. I'm just going to skip. I'm lazy. 10 floor dungeon. Do you want it to be a boss rush? 1 hour to beat 10 bosses? The deep blue dungeon? I still want it! It'll make me play blue mage for once in my life. Does that pet to... Fair point. Fair point. Time Mage? I mean, there's always a shot. Damn, well done, team. You have managed to do a poll and you all went 50%. Well done. That takes actual chat talent for that. Well done. Yeah, the answer was yes after all, that's right. Ugh. Kinda feel teased on a new job. Oh. I'm not quite there yet. I don't have a melee up. Or physical range up. A chance to open a bonus level to earn extra points. Farm renders like the portals on treasure mounts would be kind of cool. Yeah, that kind of goes into like an idea of like multiple exits and stuff. Hey, oh, Mr. Pro, what are you doing, dude? 10. Holy shit. Thanks, man. Thanks, Mr. Pro. Aw, that's very nice of you, man. Thank you for the 10. That really means a lot. Thank you for supporting the stream. You've been gifted a sub. Definitely thank your gifter. Got a lot of good names in there. A lot of homies in there. Let's go. Hey, oh, that's German, and I'm pretty sure that says thank you. Look what you've done, Mr. Bro. You've kicked people out of lurk. How do you feel about that, man? You got some of the lurkers, and they're like, I gotta say thanks, man. Now they're like not lurking anymore. You dodged easy game. Yo, I'm trying to get a sub for Games Done Quick. Anyone can give me a sub in Games Done Quick. We would appreciate it. Not that I'm ever gonna talk in the chat, but you know. Like, I have Games Done Quick on literally like all day, and I've never been gifted a sub there. Never. I feel it's weird, because you know, even though I know like, in comparison to GDQ, like FF14 streams are like baby streams, like I get that. But a lot of times when I go to an FF14 stream, like for instance, if I go to Spoofy's stream, within 10 minutes I have a gift sub. Easy game. You know, it's like easy. But when I sit in fucking GDQ stream, I can go the whole week and I don't get a sub. I'm like, damn, dude. Feels bad. Aw, Mr. Bro, that's nice of you, man. I'll take any reason for that. People too generous, and I don't know about too generous. They're just very nice. And like, you know, a lot of people definitely do deserve it, so. Never been gifted anything? Yeah, I watch it every year too, twice a year, man. Never been given a gifted sub from GDQ. Never, not once. And they go crazy there, you know? Aw, Raven! That's very nice of you. It warms my heart to know that you guys sub to this channel because you thoroughly enjoy it. Like that's like the big thing, right? That's why anytime I see a new sub come in, I kind of do make a little bit of a big deal about it because it's actually really important, you know. That means you personally thought the content was good enough to support it, and that's really cool to feel. Really? I don't... Like, I guess it doesn't matter to me because it's only twice a year. I actually don't know the difference between the two. Like, I know they do different things, but I don't even know the difference. Oh. 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 I'm out. And Raven, it is great to have you back, by the way, in chat. It's always fun talking with you, so I'm glad things have calmed down. I mean, I know they do different things, I just don't know, like, they're massively different from each other. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know it deep enough to know the characteristics of the two. Yeah, it's outside of what HoH just said. Precisely. Outside of that part, I don't know what other difference there are, you know? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Lol. I saw Worm and I went Unga Bunga. I should make it all the way over here. 30-second combo, we should be fine. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just Ungabungy living Sage while watching this and listening to my friend play EU4. What's EU4? I've gotten Git subs when I wasn't even following streamer. Well, what happens sometimes... Hey, Ayako, thanks for the 2 months, I appreciate it. What happens sometimes, Salty, is... let's say Salty, for instance. European... Oh, is that football? Wait. Oh! I'm like, oh my god. Civ on Super Crack. Interesting, okay. What do you call it? What was I saying? Okay, Salty. Let's say, for instance, you're on this stream, right? And like, let's say you go to sleep or something, but you keep the tab open. Which, by the way, for a streamer, that means a ton. Like, if you just leave the tab open, that is like one of the best ways you could ever support a streamer. If you leave the tab open all night, all morning, like your computer's just left on forever. I raid someone, we go to a random person. That person raids someone, they go to a random streamer. So at some point, it's maybe possible that you've landed in a multitude of streams that you didn't even realize it, and that's how that kind of happens. So that's one thing I did notice. Like when I go like leave the house and stuff to do work or whatever it is, there are times I have a stream open on my computer and I just leave it open, and they've probably topped like 5 streams like by the time I get back home. You know, and then I get this like I get a gift sub from a random stream. I'm like, oh, it probably came from, you know, if I could trace it back, I could probably figure out like where I eventually came from. So that's usually what happens. One is for. That's true. It is different charities. That is true. That is a different difference. But I wouldn't say one's better than the other for that. Matte painting game, but it's based around. Okay. I got thrown in the deep end with an expert AI mod. Oh boy. Civ games, I feel like I'm not built for those games. RTS and that, man. My brain is not good enough for those games. Like I like playing them and stuff, but I'm super casual. We played what do you call it? Age of Empires 4 with Celine like a couple months ago. Holy, like she's really good at that game in general. And we kind of like started the game and played the game at the same time, but she has like Age of Empires 2 experience in here. She just fucking demolished me, and I didn't know what the fuck's going on. I tried my best, but man, she just leveled me, dude. I'm like, how the fuck do you play this game so good? Holy shit. I'm just not built for that game, man. I'm a JRPG type of guy, you know? So I have my weaknesses, and that's one of them. Not hard. It's just I'm not built for it. Like a fighting game. Yeah, 4th one. It just recently came out, and it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good version of the game. I've never played Age of Empires, but I'm pretty happy with that 4th one. Like a fighting game. It's just I feel like my brain is just not wired for that kind of game. You know. I mean, I'm sure if I put time into it, maybe I'll get good, but you know, sometimes you just hit a wall. Like FPSs for me. I feel like I can get to a certain point, but I could never get to like elite top level. Like my brain doesn't work like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying to work on that in terms of my rotation holo. That like I've been working with Reaper now for maybe a handful of days. And not gonna lie, like I am frustrated myself that I'm not able to retain my rotation, and I've never really been able to. I mean, I talk about it all the time when we do Deep Dungeon, like, I fuck up my rotation all the time. when we're doing this content. But it's just something that I'm sure I'll figure out if I put my head into it and I got more into a rhythm with it. But I'm not trained for that. I don't have years of experience in that topic. I have years of experience here, but not in raiding topics. So if I had years of experience with that, it would probably soak in a little bit better. But like, I find myself in Reaper, like, I'm dropping Death's Design all the time. I'm trying to line up my abilities and they're just drifting everywhere. Even when I'm trying, I just forget. I just use my gauge like on buttons. It's really bad. I see all the mistakes in front of me, but I can't. I just need more practice. Because if you deep dungeon muscle memory, yeah. Like I don't know, like I don't know, like what I'm saying is like a common thing because I have no perspective. I have no one to compare it to, which is fine, right? But I'm someone who does like to perform and do good. Like I understand how to do good and how to play this game good, but it doesn't necessarily translate to actually doing it. So, you know. But I'm also someone who's very hard on himself about stuff. I wanna play fucking good, so I'm gonna get down on myself when I don't. I pride myself on trying to play this game good. This design so easy to each track up. I know, I like have to get into like some type of rhythm. I got another question, says I code. Okay. My intent machine is no 199 before I turn and I'll be going for a try and summoner now. Are there enemies on higher place which I should avoid at all costs summoner, or can I basically pull everything like machinist? You can pull pretty close to machinist Aya code. I am going to have my summoner run probably be on YouTube tomorrow, although it is here in the Twitch pods. Just to give you an example, Aya code, I pulled an ape on summoner, no steal. It was literally no problem. Like we demolished that ape without a problem. And you can do that on machinist also. So the damage is very good, and I would say more than likely yes. The answer to that is yes, although I do feel like on the super high floors, like 191 plus, you may not want to pull like a hippo, you know, without strength on or something. Whereas machinist, I can confidently pull a hippograph up there because I can mix in leg raise, sprint, so on and so forth. I think I dealt with in 181 plus, I dealt with a one more Kampa. The bug things. I dealt with that no steal on summoner and that was fine too. So yeah, like that's a good relation on that, and you know, more than likely you could. Okay, Raven. I usually try to do full evasion all the way, but I hit natural reopener. Obviously you don't wanna... See, here's the thing, Raven. Like, I understand completely how important hitting a striking dummy is. Personally speaking, I find that a waste of my time. Because I'd rather fight what I'm going to fight and practice there, right? So if I'm going to practice for Extreme 1, then I want to practice on Extreme 1. I don't want to practice on a dummy to prepare for Extreme 1. Does that make sense? But again, I understand how important dummy is. I get it. It's just for me, like... Oh, I didn't change the music. It just makes more sense when I'm actually doing the actual thing I'm working on. So what happens with that though, Raven, is that my practice and my muscle memory is less, because unless I'm running Extreme 1 hundreds of times every week, at some point I'm going to be done with it, and then that's it. There goes my practice. So that's a thing, but that's just how I like to do it. That was the same. Like I remember in PvP, and this is more of the extreme example. I remember some of the PvP veterans suggesting people to practice on a striking dummy with their rotation. And I'm like, I would never practice on a striking dummy for PvP. Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, you need to hit a moving target, and the striking dummies are not moving targets, so... That's why I established a framework on the Java learning, but it makes it easy for me specifically. Yeah, and that makes complete sense. Hey, I've seen and heard people, Raven, like that is their first and foremost advice. Like they would hit the striking dummy for hours, just hours hitting a striking dummy, and I understand how useful that is. Like I get it, but it's just a me thing that I don't do it. And I would actually suggest that to people, like even now. Like even when we're talking like Behemoth, I'm like, hit a striking dummy on Behemoth. If you want to practice Behemoth, go hit a striking dummy. I mean, I did it a handful of times. I don't do it very often. I actually do more like, I would practice on the bosses climbing up with my rotation, as opposed to a striking dummy, but same thing. I find it easier for me to adapt after that point. You're not that extreme. That's fair, that's fair. I know friends who hit striking dummies for hours. Just hours. Just non-stop, over and over and over. Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna learn differently, right? That's the first and foremost you need to understand. Well, I'm not that I'm saying that you don't understand it, but that's something that's very important, that everyone is going to absorb and learn information at different paces, at different whatever. You gotta respect it, man. You know? And if anything, as the individual, it will benefit you knowing what your strengths are in learning, you know? If you're the visual learner, if you're the learner that just wants to read, you gotta go to those strengths so you can learn better. Don't listen to what other people... Sometimes don't listen to what other people say, man. They don't know you. You know you. That's why here, like, with Deep Dungeon content, I think it's so great that you have Meiji's guide, and then I focus on, like, the videos and the audio. Like, I would never go into, like, written guides, per se. Like, Meiji has those, but I've seen how some people would prefer the written guides, some people would prefer the videos, you know. Some people prefer both, but either way, as long as the information is getting to you somehow, everyone's going to learn differently. Hey, how's War vs. other tanks Paladin dead? It's a little better. If you're going to reference Shadowbringers, it's a little better. It's still kind of problematic because you have Berserk not in a release. It's a little bit better on Behemoth because of raw tuition, but I wouldn't propel it above like Gunbreaker and Paladin. Like Gunbreaker and Paladin are pretty good on Behemoth. Warrior's still pretty tough on Behemoth. And really it comes down to Behemoth sometimes when it comes to that, so. Example A. I cleared 41 to 50 on Warrior a second ago. Nice timing. You wanna keep going at it, Kuro? That was me last expansion pap learning among this expansion. Lots of dummies were hurt that day. Yeah. I like queuing for raids and trials to learn new jobs, especially if we got the buttons, even lower level content. Yep. That's more me. I'm more like that, Ellie, personally. And then modded the suit myself. Yep. Exactly, Raven, exactly. Hey, yo, Pilov, thanks for the Prime Gaming. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for answering questions, no problem. Thank you for sharing everything you know with us. Without you guys, YouTuber streams, we would never even made it to 4191. I can feel it clear. I can feel it clear too. Hey, I'm glad the information helps. I was very grateful that I spent a lot of time putting this stuff up, you know, little by little, even when it was very non-existent. And now a lot of those videos are becoming more used and stuff, and then I'm just really grateful that you guys are finding use for it, you know. I'm essentially, like, how we're doing this content is my way, you know, like the old Frank Sinatra song, My Way. And you guys are appreciating my way, and I think that's the coolest thing ever, right? I'm not conforming to anyone else how they're doing it. I'm sure they do it great. I know, like, honestly, like, the videos are not the best edited. Like, even, like, the videos, like, the one I did for the Machinist one, I'm looking at it and I'm like, whatever, it's not the best edited video, but I don't care. It's about the information. You guys want the information. So, and you guys are taking to it. You are enjoying it. You're absorbing it. That's all I could ask for, so I thank you guys. If you guys weren't here to absorb the information, then it wouldn't be as fun as doing this content. So it goes back and forth, you know, it's a two-way street. I was also thinking about switching from Gunbreaker to Warrior, so I'm making a file to Warrior. Hey, I will lean towards Warrior, completely subjective, completely biased. I do like Warrior a lot more than Gunbreaker. Like I was mentioning this a little earlier, I'm gonna formulate a Gunbreaker video talking about its comparison to Endwalker and Shadowbringers. I feel like it's necessary. But I'm trying to formulate that script, and I'm like, what the hell am I gonna talk about? It's the same. Like the video is gonna be like 10 seconds long. It's like, hey, how's Gunbreaker? Same. Okay, see you next time. It's like, what else am I talking about? Like, is nothing changed? I mean, yeah, okay, the combos there, the Super Bowl lights changed, but in reality, it's Gunbreaker is like there's just nothing significant. Like Machinist, I got to sneak in other conversations. Like we did the Behemoth, we talked about how the floors changed and everything, and it became kind of a useful. And then floor 100. So like there's more to talk about in Palace, but like Heaven on High is just very straightforward. Just nothing really changed there. So I was just like I was just kind of joking with myself, like what the fuck do I even mention? But in the end of the day, it's still gonna be useful to someone just checking it out. Like no matter we still have information that someone doesn't know, and someone's still going to be curious about that question, so may as well just tackle all the potential little questions that get involved with it. But that's also where it's like I'm just not that excited about Gunbreaker, because Gunbreaker it's a great job. It's just I'm more excited about Warrior. I remember watching Meiji stream before she had a mic. She would actually tab window and talk to chat while fighting shit. Hey, I do that sometimes. But Meiji is just on a different level, dude. She's on a different level, man. I still can't understand how she's able to game at her skill level, because it's just ridiculous what she can do. Oh, that's a problem. I'm gonna double mitigate here. I'm having issues on 91 plus Gunbreaker. I failed runs there. I feel like healing a warrior would be really helpful. Well, something that's very, very important to keep in mind, Kuro. A 91 to 100 could be dictated by simply the Pomanders that you have in your possession. So if you're walking into 91 to 100 consistently with literally nothing, it's going to be really hard to get through, and almost nothing, no matter what job you have, it is going to be a difficult journey. Now, if you're working and potentially trying to get to those floors with more Pomanders, that could be different. Maybe you have a better chance of clearing on whatever job you go because you're actually making 81 to 90 better. So something just to keep in mind. The past couple of runs that I've had, 91 to 100 have been a breeze, but the only reason they've been a breeze is because I worked my ass off from 71 and 81 to get the palms I do walking into 91, if that makes sense. So it's something to keep in mind. I know those floors are hard no matter what, but it could be dictated by what you're walking in. She does it with 7 mobs atop her, just seeing the Matrix. She does it with 7 mobs atop of her, and then she forcibly goes for intuitions without even questioning why she's doing it. She's insane. I caught a few runs with 5 available, always feeling to either being too confident pulling. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and that's a completely different scenario. I know commonly it's because you walk in with like nothing, but that's a completely different scenario, so absolutely that's just execution at that point. And that means you are really close. Hehe, I blocked it. Okay. Steal? Oh no, I'm sorry. Welcome back though, it's good to have you. I'm sorry you failed to sleep. The one time I tried Heaven on High, that was in Gunbreaker, getting Necromancer greatly increased my chance to get. Yes, it does, Raven. It 100% does. That's how I felt like going the other way around. Getting Necromancer, getting Lone Hero felt like it helped me tremendously in getting Necromancer. I do think so too. I am still unsure if it will propel above Gunbreaker now. I mean, one of the main things that I remember greatly, it's that, if you assume everyone has Warrior unlocked, then yeah, I think Warrior could propel itself past Gunbreaker, but I feel like there might be a handful of people who just don't have Warrior unlocked, and you can tell them, hey, Warrior's great, but they'd have to level it 60 times or buy a boost for it, where Gunbreaker is just right there, Like, boom, unlock Gunbreaker, just get 1 level, you're good to go. You get that within like half a day, easy. I was doing Gloom Jinbas with HP down and Warrior, no issues. Oh man. I felt very confident pulling anything as warrior. Hell yeah, dude. Warrior is awesome. I have a 6-pack, I have an 8-pack on my back, dude. That's how strong warrior is. I have an 8-pack on the front and back. Level 49, yeah. So it's like, that might be the reason that holds people back from warrior. That's why, like, you know, the idea of doing a 1 to 90 deep dungeon could be a thing of where you pick certain jobs, right? Because if you can have access to the new deep dungeon right from level 1, then I think metas would be, or metas, quote unquote, would be adjusted. Like, what if, and I'm saying warrior is going to be top dog in deep dungeon, but like, what if you have to level it to like literally 81 just to unlock it, you know? Whereas like I mean, Reaper starts at 70, so it does kind of suck way back, but a job that's already available to you is probably going to be a better option instead of leveling a job all the way to 80. Could determine some of what people choose. Nah, I mean, if Warrior had inner release, it'd be a much better experience, but you know, the lack of inner release kind of sucks. You don't care much for its aesthetic. That's fair. I mean, everyone's gonna like what they like, right, Noah? That's completely fair. I mean, just basing it off of the kit itself, that's where the comparison comes into play. And assuming you're playing it at a pretty good skill level. Dead. What is the chest I left? Oh, steel. I don't know a lot of steel. I mean, I like the steel, especially out of no potion. Steel? Hell yeah. How's my... Ooh. Yeah, I need aphorism. And I need poetics too. Dude, I capped so easily this week, it was funny. Oop. When you get sad about 3 room floors? Oh my god, are you trying to go for Storm, yeah? Like, today that made me happy because it was just a quick floor. But if you're going for score, yes. Oh, we got a Naga train. I'm gonna go murder them. You saw a new save on Paladin? Ooh. Let me know how Paladin goes. Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh, is that another one? Okay, I gotta pay attention. Oh, fuck. I forgot where my interrupt was. God damn it. I literally forgot. I was like, wait, it's not on 5. Holy shit. Okay. What's it? Hey Taylor, good morning. Gotta admit, I initially leveled Warrior so I could tank while drunk and tired. Hey, look, man, no judge. You do what the hell you want to do. We all live our lives. No judge, man. A lot of times I'm just curious about how that all functions, you know? I'm more curious about the results of it. Did you have fun? I love hearing things like that. Going good! I was chilling on your stream earlier, doing your Reaper. Looked like you were having a good time. Oh. I killed you. Hell yeah! I went from you to GDQ. Once you wrapped up, I started watching GDQ. You enjoying... I imagine Reaper is way more fun to begin with, so that's not surprising. Hell yeah. I forgot GDQ started today. And it's so weird. Like, I'm following the Twitter account, and they're just like, yeah, it's here, it's live, check it out. It's like, oh shit, it's live. So like surprised by it, and didn't even realize I don't have the 60 ability. Oh god. Yeah, I try to be on top of that. Also, you used to watch GDQ religiously? Yeah, I'm gonna be it's gonna be my go to sleep sound. So like later when I go to sleep, I'm having it on my TV and I'm gonna be sleeping to it. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I'm totally gonna watch that a lot. Except maybe at night. I wanna watch some of the homies at night. But during the day I'm probably watching that all day now. I love GDQ. Just the skill of the players. I mean, even like, honestly, like the way we talk about how I do runs and stuff, I think a little bit of inspiration about talking about what we do kind of came from GDQ a little bit, right? Because a lot of them are very good at just describing what they're doing, or you have the commentary doing it. So, a little bit of inspiration there. Speedrunning's so cool. I'd love, like, even if I'm not watching it, and I have it in my ear just listening, it's so cool because you can follow along and just listening to like, yeah, well, I can clip through here and we get this glitch over here and this was discovered by this person and we're shaving this. Like, a lot of that is just like, it's literally music to my ears. It's like, wow, these gamers are fucking gaming, dude. Imagine gamers that are gaming, you know? What am I speedrunning POTD for? So I had thought about this. I have to really dive into it. I did do a little bit before attempting to get it to. I did submit Palace of the Dead speedruns at 2 GDQs ago, but I think my downfall was it was too long, and it's very repetitive. So I think what I want to try to do is we do maybe like a 1 to 10 or like a 1 to 30. But if the next deep dungeon rolls around, that might be kind of fascinating to try to do that also. Like, we can try to practice it and then maybe submit it. It's still kind of a dream to do that. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, I'll see. I don't know, I kind of want to try to take it seriously, but I think the chances of it are really tough. If they keep doing GDQ at home though, and not at a location, there's a good chance of it. But I feel like the chances of that might be getting less and less, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, we'll see. I would never do that. Mine would just be Deep Dungeon, right? There's no way I would do any other type of speed, but it has to be Deep Dungeon for me. That's how it has to be. Some people have said that, RPG Limit Break. Maybe. Just to start it off, you know, just to see, but we'll see.
10 years Wii.
10 years? Holy shit, Impy. Longest sub ever. What's up, man? Thanks for the 10-month. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support. It's always fun, Impy, to catch you hopping around Cactuar here and there, you know? Like, oh shit, it's Impy. Look, it's Impy. That's kind of fun. I have a lot of hours just pressing buttons at random walls in Nier Automata and getting stuck in the wall trying to get back out. Nice. Cactuar BIS? I know, the queues are kind of brutal. Look at Warrior's healing, man. I hit a landmine with auto healing disabled and we're fine. Jesus. Oh my god, I would take that in a heartbeat. But it's never been a summon though. Why give me auto heal again? The fuck, game? Do you know that I'm trying to do no potions right now? Yeah, our primal's a lot less. Behemoth, see, that's one other reason that I'm leaving Behemoth, is because it is kind of loaded up. And I heard a couple other primal servers are way better. But, yeah, let's see. I will work this room. But it has to be a summon in this game. So if you're doing a Magicite, Shadow, a Magicite is a memory, or what is it? It's a simulacrum of Titan, based off the wielder's memories of past encounters. So basically, Magicite is like Eden, you know? So it has to already exist for it to work if it's a Magicite. Does that make sense? So you need to have, so like, yeah, Moogle, like fucking King Mog would be viable first before Giganticor, you know? It has to be a summon first. Let's get a Shiva one. Yeah, you'll get a Shiva one when you get the Shiva Eggy, dude. When you see a Shiva Eggy, you'll get a Shiva Magicite. So AKA not happening. Susanoo? Oh my god, that'd be kinda cool. Does he like yell at you? What does he say? Revel in battle? Something? Does he just like drop a giant sword on like someone's head? Like the literal fail cleave of swords? Well, let us revel. Bahamut Magicite? Because there's walls. If there's walls, Bahamut gets defeated by walls. So it wouldn't work. No abilities! Uh-oh, I don't have healing. Dun, dun, dun. But I have Steel, so. Petrify? Ooh, well, never mind. I have Stun. Hi, Sky! Damn, it took Susanoo to pull Sky to lurk. Holy shit. I'm gonna note that one down. I'm gonna remember this one. Holy shit. Sky, it's good to see you, my friend. Oh shit, it's good to see you, my friend. Brings the ceiling down, but doesn't bring the ceiling back up when it's on. Well, that was the Eden that was the Eden raid tier joke, right? That we just like were fucking misremembering everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Titan was in a car. Pretty sure he was breaking brownies when he was doing it, you know? Pretty sure Ramu had a fucking horse in a head. I'm pretty sure Ifrit and Garuda were like married to each other. Yeah, that sounds about right. Now that would be pretty funny to hear though. Like you just misremember things and it's like, you know, you essentially formulate a Cactuar minion. But I'm kind of tired of fighting patrols. Rejoice in the glory of combat, yeah. It does sound like a fever dream. Oh my god, how many patrols are there? What the fuck? I killed 3, that's a 4th one. Oh shit. There's like 7 patrols on this. Holy shit. I mean, it's good, it's like, you know, these are the weaker patrols, but god damn, it's a lot of them. But yo, good luck, RMX. Respect those gargoyles, alright? You see them, respect them. No regen potions. Alright, Shaded, I hope to give you a good show when you wake up, man. Thanks for passing by. I'm out. And it is X off of my bar. This is where I would have my potions. We have an X there, so. Yes, that's exactly what I said, RMX. Oh, I appreciate it, Shaded. Thanks for popping in. That means a lot, man. That's a lot of effort. You know, find the link, click the link, open the tab, probably get through an ad, just to say hi. So thank you for that effort. It means a lot. That's not sarcasm. That's legit the truth, because you know, even when you're looking at metrics, that's kind of a big thing. Soken's a genius. Soken's an awesome person. Nope. Tuesday. Wait for Tuesday. I'm gonna talk about it Tuesday. We're one more day into non-spoilers. Tuesday is when I'll lift the embargo. We can talk about it. I wish that would MPK the Shopty, dude. I wish the Shopty got blasted in the face by that laser beam. Aw, I'm glad to hear that. Bitching. Beaching. Anything here? No. Madam B, hello. I like the emote. That's a nice emote. Anytime y'all start putting different emotes in my chat, it really tries to give me ideas of what I could probably try to do for an emote. I have so many emote slots, I have no idea what to do with them. Probably have to wait till the next Deep Dungeon to have some ideas. Silver Ray is good emotes. Yeah, I've been trying to keep tabs on like other people's emotes, and not that I want to steal ideas, but sometimes it's nice to have the options and stuff. Aw, Sky always keeping me in check. Thanks, Sky. Gotta kill the shopper here. Oh, Mind Control Pomander, Raven, you know what you just made me think of? You know what would be the worst debuff you can give a gamer in here? Misdirection, permanent. Your keybinds are just adjusted to misdirection. Oh my god, can you imagine misdirection for the whole floor? You just see people just changing keybinds for the floor, that'd be so funny. I'm having a lot of fun with mine, finally getting commission. Finally gonna commission animated ones! Yo, definitely show them to me, Chayla, because I have not commissioned animated ones. Gims did such a good job with what we did, but I would love to get like a commission one. Don't do it! What's wrong with misdirection? Come on, it'll be fun. Ups or downs, lefts or rights, what's the problem with that one, dude? Yeah, like, it would not be a permanent buff, it would be occasionally you get misdirection. Oh my god, can you imagine? How horrible would that be? Like, every 10 seconds you get misdirection for like 5 seconds. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Like, right as an AoE drops, you have to figure out which way you're going. Woo! Death. Everywhere. You know, Salty? I don't know if any of you guys were in FanFest 2018. It was hilarious. I did not experience this, but I know this was a thing. In 2018 FanFest in Las Vegas, they had computers set up, they had trials, but they were doing trial roulette. So how they did trial roulette is that you would your team would spin a wheel, and it would be a fight with a debuff. Actually, no, I think you just did a debuff. Anyway, they had a lot of debuffs. They had one debuff that they said was like charm. So what happened was you had a staff member on the sidelines, and every minute he would tell everyone they had to stand up and just like spin around for like 10 seconds and then sit back down. So it was like your Charmed or Hysteria, but in IRL. I thought it was so funny. You had to literally stand up and just like wave your hands and then sit back down and then continue playing the game. That was the debuff. That was so funny. I thought it was such a great idea. That reminded me when you said Hysteria. When you have to... oh. Well... I think that would have been too weird. The one I had when I did it with my crew, we had like minimum UI. It was so easy. Like the UI was just smaller, but like it just didn't make a difference. The one I think that killed people the most, the hardest debuff that they gave, was that they had you know, you have your monitor, but they had a black construction paper on half the monitor, so you had half the screen. And you had to beat whatever boss they were fighting with half your screen. I think that killed the most. I think that ended the most challenges. That sounded horrible, dude. No UI? They didn't go that far. I think no UI would have been fun, but yeah, they didn't go that far. Only mouse debuff. You know what they had, JK? Another debuff they had was that you had to switch chairs with... it was like musical chairs. So like if you had 8 people, you had to change chairs with the person next to you. Which means you had to play their job and you had to play whatever they set up for the controller scheme. So that would effectively be the same thing. No one would know how to play keyboard only because I legit like tossed the mouse like out, like... I put the mouse like behind the monitor when I was playing. It would have fucked up people like completely. And then I would be fucked up because I had to play with a mouse. Just got triple Lines and Wonders tail. Damn, Sky, let's go. What are you gonna get? What's available? Do they have those super awesome like 5 slotted pieces or no? Everyone would die, dude. Everyone would die in my setup. Are you kidding me? Did that at FanFest, we had no chest item levy, people had to constantly dying, so I told everyone on comms on 3 just to stand up and cheer. Hold on. He's gonna get pulled. Come here! That's so funny, Professor. I could get a pretty unicorn or that super ugly pig mount. Oh, you gotta get the super ugly pig mount. Wait, is the pig mount like the one from Matoya's thing? Yo, what's up, Biz? How you doing? If I had a potion. Actually, I mean, I have this. Okay, we're fine. Hell yeah, Usu. It's like a boar. Oh! Well, it's a boar, it's not a pig. You're gonna disrespect it by calling it a pig, it's a boar. Potion? Okay. I'll give it to you. Hang on, water. Is there patrol coming? Oh, yes, there is. I was actually kind of joking about that, but there actually is a patrol coming. You should go back to keyboard only, man. Relive the glory days of gaming, like me. These are the glory days of gaming for me. Except when I played Project Triangle, then I have to play on a controller, but that's okay. Controller's fine. Use controller because Carpet Thunder. Sure. Yeah, okay, then no, don't go back to controller because of that, forget it. Forget I said anything about the controller. June called me a degen war. The fuck? Why gave me abilities again? Ooh, I'll use that later. After a year of trying, you finally got a PS5. Congratulations, welcome to the club. You know, I just saw an article of them saying, like, I already knew this already, but they were just mentioning how, like, Remake Part 2 and 16 are probably going to be PS5 exclusives in response to, like, could they be possibly Xbox and stuff? Like, I'm not surprised by that, but... And then they also reference how the port of the of Remake was not great, which I think it still isn't. I don't know if they fixed that, but I heard the port of 7 Remake on PC is not. It's still not great, which kind of upsets me. I really wanted it on PC, but I'm kind of holding out a little bit. I really want to get it on PC, and I really want to replay it on PC, but I'm holding out. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I mean, I have my PS5 right next to me. I haven't used it in a while, but, you know, die. I'm gonna probably use it in, like, February, right? Elden Ring, Strangers of Paradise. It's a time exclusive for Epic. How long is it exclusive to Epic? But would that make any difference, though? Like, is that, like, are you saying that because of that reason it's a bad port? I mean, Square Enix has had bad ports, though, so... It wouldn't make a difference in the quality, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, it probably wouldn't matter. I mean, Square Enix has had bad ports before, like, Nier Automata was bad, if I remember correctly. Final Fantasy 13-2, I think, the reviews on that kept saying it was a bad port, which was odd, because 13.1 and 13.3 were fine. It's just 13.2 seemed like a bad port. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you could put it on the way they play, they make the game. You know, could be a contributing factor for that. But Shinano! Yo, thanks man for the 4 months.
First has been 4 months already. Oh.
Shinano, my friend, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, it has been 4 months. Incredible. Yo, Hollow, thanks for hanging as long as you did. As long as you did, I'll have to catch you next time. I mean, this isn't looking good though, but you know, we're gonna try. Good thing I had steel on. Holy shit, I'd die here. Ooh, really. Good morning, Pin. Tuesday. We'll talk about it Tuesday, Fizz. Tuesday is when I lift the embargo, and we'll talk about it. Maybe around this time. Like, let's say about like 11 PM, maybe we'll talk about it. Because I want to clip it, I want to probably post it somewhere. Probably want to do Twitter, you know. Make a Twitter post about it. Make the most out of it. I've been engaging more. I've really been trying to do more content creation now. I've been doing a lot of those Deep Dungeon tech videos. I've been clipping them and putting them on the VODs and stuff. I don't know. I think it's a good thing. Tomino was still a pain for me to get through working on the controller. Yeah, you know, it made me really concerned about Replicant. But Replicant was fine, outside of the FPS thingy, but Replicant was fine. Epic is literally I know, Epic has its issues. I mean, it has Fortnite, right? So, I mean, it's doing fine. Finished morning, headache, feet, work, featuring workplace. I'm gonna chill this too, talk about Deep Dungeon. Hell yeah, dude. I got you covered, man. Alright. Let's go. This is actually a new hoodie. It was like one of the ones they just released for Twitch, and I couldn't pass it up. It looked really cool. I like it a lot. I know it's not blue. They had a blue and purple one, but it was like more purple than blue, and I would prefer the white one. I use Epic Store to play Satisfactory. I think, did I... If anyone can correct me, was it the EA store or was it the Epic Store that you had to play It Takes Two? Because there was one of those stores I had to figure out my account because I couldn't play It Takes Two co-op without one of those accounts. I couldn't remember if it was Epic or if it was like EA or something. Try not to fall asleep on this. Actually, I can't because I have to pay attention to my HP, pal. So I'm actually a little bit more attentive than normal. Because I gotta make sure I manage my HP okay. It was EA? Okay. I think it was EA. That was... Oh yeah, you know what? It was EA. You know why? Because I remember EA when I played SimCity. And I got a free game from SimCity. And then I couldn't access my old account, which had the free game, because I guess it got hacked, and then I have no idea how to get it anymore, so yeah. Yes, I think it was EA. Origin. Oh, Origin. Origin is up. Yeah, Origin. That's right, Origin. Yeah, you know how annoying that was? That was so annoying. To figure that whole thing out. That was so annoying. I didn't think it would be so difficult. Pilov. Got to 165 on my first solo attempt. Yo! That's a really good attempt. Well, keep it up, man. Keep me posted. I always love hearing the stories, so keep me posted. I know, Nick, I know, man. I just wish... I mean, they're trying to get a piece of the pie against Steam. That's all it is. I mean, in all honesty, you can't have a monopoly. You can't just have Steam taking it in, but it is kind of annoying for us consumers to have all of those different programs floating around. I mean, I guess it's nice that 14 has the ability to be standalone over Steam. I don't do Steam, I do standalone, but that's nice. Hell yeah, get that Necromancer, dude. Join the club. I'm gonna lose steel soon. This might get a little complicated. No, they don't. Hey, Luna Bell ring! Luna Bell, it's wonderful to see you, my friend. Hey, if we can get a shout out for Luna Bell ring, she is back on Twitch, and I couldn't be more excited to hear about that. I saw that you did a Reaper, Heaven on High, I believe, right? I am excited to see you back on Twitch. Thanks for shouting out Luna Bell. Luna Bell's a good friend of ours, guys. She took a break from Twitch for a while. But she was diving into Deep Dungeon herself here and there. She got up to like I think 80 on Astro, way back in Shadowbringers, and was really trying to gun for that clear on Astro. She was awesome, but she's a great, good friend of ours. Definitely check her out. Thanks for double shouting out Luna Bell. She deserves it. Holy hell, she's awesome. I'm doing pretty good, man. Kind of the same old, except for an Endwalker. Things have been going pretty well here, I'd like to say, but I'm so happy that you've returned and you found your way back. I know it's you know, I know it's tough. This is a tough this is tough. But As long as you can kind of find that middle ground of just having fun and popping that stream open and stuff, that's all that's important. Everything will fall into place. At least I believe in that. But you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun doing it. If you're not having fun doing it, then ain't good. You know, that's not good. Government! Yo, good, pretty good here. Thanks for asking. How are you, dude? Hey, Royal. What's up, dude? And Ada. Damn, nice to see like a whole bunch of guys come on in. What's up, everyone? I'll catch up. Give me a sec. Gotta make sure I don't stand on AoEs here. Okay. Been a while. Has job tier list changed for either Palace or DW? Nope. Everything's pretty much the same. Like, Deep Dungeon in itself has not really changed that much, Royal. Like, it's still hard where it needs to be hard. I mean, Heaven on High is kind of the arguable one, because the early floors have gotten a little bit easier, but once you get into, like, these floors specifically, it's kind of the same. But no job has, like, propelled itself to, like... No job has all of a sudden propelled itself past jobs you thought were already good. And no job has, like, you know, dropped off the face of the planet because of whatever changes. It's all been very minute. So everything's pretty much how it is, which is nice, honestly, because...
Boom, I did the ting.
Aw, thanks for the stick, government. I really appreciate that. I mean, it's a good thing because a lot of people were worried about the stat squish and how it would affect Deep Dungeon. And in reality, it didn't really affect it too much, you know? Like, everything's just how it was before, and that's nice to see. Playing Civ 6 with the best friend? Aw, cool. I hope you're having fun. Man, I'm kind of jealous of that. I kind of want to do more of that, you know, to be able to play with just the bestie. Like not like 14, just like another game, you know. Oh, did Todd change his name? What the fuck? Oh no, it's his. Oh, it's probably his alt. Oh, never mind. He didn't change his name. Okay. So no regen pod. Can you use? Yes, I can use super potions, but not the regen. So I do have super potions on my bar, and that's fine. But it's the regen potions we have taken up, the essential potions that we needed here. I got a Luna stream earlier and it was super fun. Josh is back. Oh yeah, she's fantastic, dude. I still remember that one time we raided her. The last time we raided her. It's so funny. She just let her whole party die and she's like, yeah, I'm just letting you guys die. Like, you're just gonna have to deal with it. This is great. Oh my god. Hey, like, they enjoyed it, you know? Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let me catch up in chat just a little bit. I fell behind on that boss. I was just a little extra concerned on that boss, so... okay, let me catch up a little bit. Kogan's only gonna one-shot they suicide when you aggro them. Yes, what Kuro said. What Kuro said is completely right. Have to admit, I like Gunbreaker sound effects more than Warrior. What do you mean? You don't like the spinning of the axe into the enemy and the swoosh swoosh of the triple flip into axe into the head with Primal Rend? I think the only part of the D dungeon that stats was affected was score runs. Yep. Well, I mean, I think mostly, yeah. I mean, if anything, the biggest, like, I would say the biggest change in all of the Deep Dungeon Sky with the stat squish, putting both of them together, it's the Floyd 100 boss. I think that is the one that got the biggest change. And you can actually argue maybe the 90 boss, but the 90 boss, because of its ad phases, you kind of don't really notice it that much. But I think the 100 boss got the biggest change in all of Deep Dungeon. It's very noticeable, and you have to really take care of that fight now. Which is fine. I think making it harder is not a problem, you know? I'm okay with that. Now that I'm done with Necro and current mates, I want to give Heaven on High a go. Hey, Royal. Heaven on High is great, man. I'm back on Red Mage and Necromancer grind. Yo. Red Mage? Dude, Red Mage is the OG job. Hey, I got a notification. Who gave me a gift sub today? No, that's not it. Oh, shit! Aw, Peachy. Peachy, damn. Peachy 1 hour ago sniped me a Games Done Quick sub. I was whining. I never got a gift sub in Games Done Quick. You know, I'd sit in Games Done Quick all week. And you would think with everyone gifting subs, you would get sniped one. No, Peachy got me covered. Thanks, Peachy. Nah, kidding. continue to not talk in that chat. Although I was looking at that chat earlier, and I was a little surprised that it was very tame, but probably because they have it sub only. A lot of times I ignore the chat for like big streams like that because it gets pretty stupid, you know? It's just like loaded with emotes and memes and stuff, but today the chat, like I was looking at a couple of the starting ones, the chat was pretty chill. Like it was totally on topic, it was cheering on the runner, it was going with the runner memes, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, Mr. Bro is too kind. And Royal, hey, thanks for 2 months. I really appreciate that. All right, let's go into 61. I'll take a restroom break at the end of 61 plus. So let's food up. Food up. My inventory is a little bit better today. Chat can be, yeah. But today was just surprisingly acceptable. What did I just do? Hey, I see patrols. Come back here, patrols. I was doing Mount Gulg today for trusts to level my Reaper. So goddamn honor you. I mean, oh, there's a chest here. Okay, I'll check it later. Hate honor you? I know, Lunabelle. Everyone hates honor you. They're the welcome to heaven on high enemies. Oh shit. Okay. Back it up. How's my net now? Funny you should ask. It's still kind of problematic. Actually earlier today, Shadow, and we're talking, let's say 6 hours ago, I was uploading my Summoner 121 to 200 on YouTube, because it's gonna take a while. It literally takes like 8 hours to upload. So I did it at the start of the day. I just let it sit for a while. And around 6 o'clock, I get into this game. I load into Mount Gulg to do some trusts. I am lagging all over the place. Like I'm legit, like GCDs are not connecting. My trusts are kicking ass, but I'm just like missing GCDs. Buttons aren't activating. I didn't know if it was the duty itself or it was my connection, and then I popped open one of my connection tests and my connection was going horribly wrong. And I'm like, oh, that's great. And it lasted for like 20 minutes, and then it's been okay since. But yeah, it's still kind of a, you know, a crapshoot on my end. I haven't called my ISP though. Like it hasn't gotten that bad that I should call them, but I'm just hoping that maybe they see it themselves and then maybe they actually do something about it. I don't know. We'll see. It's always a journey when it comes to the ISP. I should actually strength. I'm gonna strength the next floor. I should have strength already. I'm gonna strength the next floor. I usually strength here, and I should now. Okay. But we're gonna do the next floor so I have a fresh floor. How do I aggro you? How do I don't aggro the first time, then I aggro the second time? I don't get it. Yeah, but right now what I'm doing is I am trying to learn the rotation Kuro on Reaper, so I'm trying to get that repetition, right? Well, I was talking about earlier how I don't like striking dummies. I'd rather be in the game, and that's part of it too. And so it was just irritating that like I was trying to work out my opener and all that stuff, and it's like GCDs were just not connecting. It just didn't activate. And then of course it made me concerned about stream today. You know, like okay, how's stream gonna be if it's gonna be like this? So. Oh, by the way, does anyone know? Because I ran into this and I couldn't figure out what to do. So I had Y'shtola, Urianger, and Graha for trusts. And then Urianger dies, because he sucks. And then like, so then because Graha is a badass, he's like, you know, Hollow Ground, Clemency, so like we survived the pull. So then I'm like, I finish up the pull, and like Urianger is just like dead, and I'm like, well, can I do anything? So I just used a Phoenix down on him, because I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know if I should like go back to the entrance to get him back up, like no one is raising him. I was so confused. So like, does anyone know if like you can do something about that, or is that all I could do? Like just raise him. I was just like, okay, what do I do now? I don't know. He rests on his own? I stood there for 5 minutes and nothing happened. He didn't raise. Like, I didn't know what to do. He just literally did nothing for 5 minutes. He was just dead on the ground. So I just used a Phoenix down on him. Because I didn't know what else I can... I didn't know how else I can I can deal with what just happened. AFKing? Yeah, he wanted to get back into the queues, apparently. If you don't have a Razor NPC, I guess you have to Phoenix down or Suicide. Is that really all I could do? Because I thought like, okay, what happens if I go back to the entrance? Like, could I do something? Oh god. He griefed me? Well, I did a really big pull. So I did, it was this dungeon. It's into the second zone, it's after the first boss. I pulled everything up into the demon wall. And then, he just stood in too many AoEs. Because I think everyone else was standing in AoE, so like, if I'm getting hit, that means he heals me first, and then... yeah, and then he dies. So that's what happened. I just like looked at his body, I'm like, I guess I'll use the Phoenix down I'm sitting on, I don't know what else to do here. It's pretty funny. I just pulled the next pack to wipe on purpose. Damn, that sucks that is the actual solution. That kind of feels bad. Oh, I didn't fill my water. Maybe advancing helps. I went into the boss. I was like walking towards the boss and like nothing was happening, so I'm like, okay, I'll just Phoenix down. I think I aggro this on you. Nope, just kidding. Strength. Ooh, I wanted to use a strength. Pog. Oh, okay, 2 on me, so let's do the strength. Man, thank god Inner Release is a stack now. All the heals. All the heals. Gotta love Warrior. Another Flightness. I love when Serenity pops up when you don't need it. It was a bit of a meme, Luna, about getting Serenities on the first floor. Those are the best. First floor Serenities. Steal. Ooh. Managed to grind into 180 in Paladin as Warrior! With one of your live tutorials on the side. Which one? I didn't do a Warrior one. The boss fight didn't go well, I want to thank you. Hey, yo. Joke, I'm glad it was helpful in some fashion. I apologize that I don't have actually a Warrior one, because I have not cleared on Warrior myself, but I'm glad something helped you. Now, if you're interested, Joe, if you're interested, I know like Discord is not entirely for everyone, but if you want to ever join the Discord, we do have a Discord, and I can definitely tell you that there are a number of other runners that have done Warrior, and they could help you out. So if you ever wanted some insight concerning specifically Warrior, hop on there. And I'm sure some of them will be definitely happy to answer any questions, especially Behemoth. We have a couple of VODs from other people. Pinned might be in chat, he's one of them. We have Fania, we have a link from Fania Eckhart, who's a JP player. So there's a couple of videos we have of people doing Warrior Behemoth. So if you ever wanted to really continue Warrior and delve into it, that'll be definitely a way to think about and a way to go. I just haven't done it. Honestly, it scares me, personally. Warrior is one that I'm intimidated by. So I'd rather do other jobs first, but... Warrior is a good job either way. I heal for more than you automate, Mimic. Well, I like Warrior in the higher levels. I don't quite like it in the lower levels, that's the only thing. I found the exit. I used the Paladin. Okay, the Paladin one from 4 months ago. Okay, yeah. That I definitely would... Yeah, at least for tanks, it's pretty relatable, for sure. Pretty relatable, for sure. It's just not gonna help you on Behemoth. Like, no joke, like, Paladin on Behemoth is way easier than it is on Warrior, in my opinion. So... I'm glad it was helpful in that fashion. Hey, no problem. And I hope you do get some success on that. Not a lot of people have tried Warrior, so you're definitely trying something that is a little rare. But I do hope you do have fun with that. All the meteor bug. Oh man, I always feel bad when I see that. F1s. I'm gonna skip. I'm just gonna go the exit. This will be a time save. We're gonna time save. Hey, come back here. I want to blow you up. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Bet you like that, dude. Remember that wood? Yeah, I don't like Berserk. Because it hurts my brain, because you have to make sure that you had like your Infuriates ready to get the most out of the Berserk. It just kind of hurts my head. I'm a little stuck. Hey, aw, hey Joke, thanks for the tier 1. That really means a lot. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the support. You want the old inner release back? You want that 90-second VIP tech? That's fair. I can deal with this. I don't mind it. I'm like indifferent, I guess. Why do mimics hurt? Why they hurt so much? I don't know, they're